The day after your exertions at the Tower of Xenopus were spent resting and researching. After stocking up on equipment, you visited the Saltmarsh Town Council. They were busy in negotiations with the lizard folk, but Galen came out to invite you all to dinner, at which time he promised to update you. After spending the rest of the day re-equipping and a quick visit to Crag in the graveyard, who told you that the Black Tide was an old children's fairy tale, you made ready and set out for Galen's mansion. There you were treated to another fabulous meal, courtesy of Feliza the chef, and met with Galen's friend Mormac Seymour of the famous Seymour shipwrights of Seaton. Galen told you that negotiations with the lizard folk were proceeding well, but there was some disagreement in the council about how much to get the neighbouring empire involved. Then Mormac asked for your help. He had lost a fortune after investing his money and the money of the Church of Foltus into a trading expedition to the Drowned Jungle. As a result, his business was almost bankrupt, and many families in Seaton were left destitute due to the ensuing loss of work. He asked you to travel to the wreck of his flagship, which had been spotted several days' travel east into the Azure Sea, and recover a box of promissory notes and documents that would revive his company and save the business. You journeyed east on the Dwarven Gouda boat under the leadership of Captain Wolgar Windroom. Along the way you came across a wrecked Imperial ship. Later you sighted the Devil's Fin, the ship of the notorious pirate Captain Callus, but you were not his quarry that day. Finally you arrived at the Emperor of the Waves. It had been badly damaged and was listing heavily. Making your way aboard, you soon discovered something was amiss. A strange corrupted Foltus was the scene of a desperate fight against strange scorpion creatures. The Cate fell, but Rodri healed her, leaving her with terrible disfiguring scars. Whilst the group rested, Tiberius scouted ahead. Ignoring the nailed door behind which he heard chanting, the blood hunter found the cargo hold, flooded with several feet of cold water. Exploring the hold, he located Mormac's box, but it was too heavy to lift, and as he tried to lift it, he heard a low moan from the shadows, and several pallid, long-fanged undead shambled out of the darkness. And with that, I think we will have Rich, an initiative check, please.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
Oh, it's so close to 20.
Oh dear. Okay, here we go.
So they did roll 19 then? Thought they hadn't rolled.
I've just re-rolled.
Oh, okay.
They must have got a 19 again. Okay. This is difficult terrain. What's our normal movements? 30 feet.
I can't see the map.
Oh, sorry. Let me share that with you. That would help.
I'm blind.
You can see the sight of your demise. Okay, this one clambers up onto the crates. 2, 3. Can't quite reach you this round. 1, 2. It's clambering up onto the rubble here. They've got long, lolling tongues hanging out of their pallid grey mouths. Okay.
Can I make a
Tiberius?
Can I make a some kind of survival roll to see how far I think they move if they're quicker than me?
Well, it's you can make a perception check, but it's at -5 because you're relying on dark vision.
Okay.
They seem to be moving about the speed you would expect a person to move through waist-high water. So it is difficult terrain for them as well as for you. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
So, am I on difficult terrain now?
Yes. Yes, the entire base, the entire cargo hold is difficult terrain.
Okay. Just.
So it's half your normal movement.
I'm going to create. Is it a bonus action to create my minor illusion? Or is it- no, it's an action. Oh no, it's an action. It says it's an action.
Minor
Okay.
illusion, it's an action, yeah. But you'd get an action and a movement.
Excellent. Okay. Assuming. What's the furthest I can move? About
So
15.
20, yeah.
Okay, and I am going to create a minor illusion of myself. If I can do that, and I will place it. On that crate, single crate that's sticking out there.
The one with the M on it.
Ah,
The one with the M on it.
actually, no. I will place it just diagonally of me, slightly diagonal north.
There?
Yeah, a bit closer to me though, like almost touching me. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'll make
Okay. So you summon up the powers of your blood, your cut that you made before in your forearm to empower your crimson right starts bleeding again. You throw some of the blood out into the water. It congeals and this form appears in the water. It's not moving at all. It's standing stock still like a statue.
Can I animate it?
No.
Right, I'm hoping they've got low intellect. And that's my go. Think, Neil. Actually, I will. I'll throw a crossbow bolt at that one. Oh no, I can't. I've done my action.
Oh, you
Okay,
have.
I'm done. Finished.
You're done.
Sorry.
Right. Let's just cycle through. Okay. It has to make an investigation check. Intelligence. What's your spell DC? So it will be.
It's on intelligence.
Yeah, I think so. So it's 8 plus 3 plus 2, so that's 13.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Okay. 1, 2.
I wish you could see this.
It can't quite get to you. It's going to have a swipe as it goes past at the illusion. Its claw passes through it. That's 2. It's going to make an intelligence check. He fails, so
I suppose you think that was
he can't quite reach it anyway.
So he will now assume that's
Yep.
a target now.
Until he hits it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
it's not.
That's all I can think of.
He
Well, and
also
I
fails.
suppose you think that was terribly clever.
We should have put it further away.
Okay. This one's not having any of it, so he's moving to that. Okay. This is the slowest chase in history. Tiberius. Okay.
And I will
Little doggy running away with his tail between his legs yelping.
target that. No, I'm just going to get the high ground, mate. Top of that ladder. If I can make it.
Did anyone else see what's going on? Or did you see a blank ship?
Yeah, you can't see what's going on, I'm afraid. You're not there.
Damn you.
Yeah, they're odd. I was just testing the water.
Okay, you fire your crossbow bolt. It slams into its ribs, but it just glances down, and then its long tongue hisses out at you. Continues moving.
I don't know, because it's gone down to moderate, and quite a lot of the other stuff, even just with just
Right.
9 damage,
Sorry.
quite a lot of the other stuff, it's stayed on healthy.
Light.
It's gone to moderate already.
Rodri, you can make a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Okay. Shall do.
Okay. You hear nothing except the lapping of the waves, the creaking of the ship. Same for Atticus. Perception check at disadvantage, please, Atticus. Okay, it's noisy in the ship. Cat, could you make a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Yep.
Running away. I'm just boxing clever. it's like Space Marines say, isn't it?
Okay, none of you are aware of
As they run
the
away.
trouble
Marine
down
game.
below.
Retreat.
Okay, Gas 1 knows that is not real. 1, 2, 3. It's not quite there yet. Gas 2 is going to run and swipe at that thing.
Benny Hill show.
Realises it's an illusion. Gas 3 clambers up onto the box, claws down at the thing, its claws pass through, it looks across at its fellow Ghast, this questioning look on its face. Tiberius.
To that, please, mate. Can't get that gashed again.
It's another hit. It doesn't bleed from the wound, but the bolt digs in deeply into its chest. It kind of staggers slightly. Anything else, Tiberius?
No.
Okay. Rodri, can we have a perception at disadvantage, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Can I want to go. Ow!
Okay.
Oh, most of them come through on Discord, babe.
Huh?
He did a long howl, just for reference.
Rodri, you hear in the distance a wolf howling.
Right. A wolf. You mean? Oh, I wonder if this. Wait, I'll look around. Just check on everybody.
Everyone's just resting up, bandaging their wounds.
Everyone.
Except for Tiberius, who's not there.
And what did that howl sound like? Was it?
What did it sound like, Tiberius?
Ow!
No, was it playful or? I just turn around. Anybody else hear that?
You can make an insight check if you wish.
Oh yeah, that's the point. And I will use that boon to give me a D4 to that. See if anybody's helping me out.
Everything suddenly goes incredibly quiet, just briefly. You look across at Cat and she's frozen in time. You look across at Atticus and his eyes are glowing white as he looks across at you. I say, it sounds like somebody's in trouble, doesn't it? And then everyone starts moving and the sound of the ship suddenly appears again. Atticus's eyes are back to normal. He doesn't appear to have noticed what happened.
I just plant both my hands on Atticus's shoulders. What did you just say to me? Someone's in trouble.
Okay, that's 6 seconds up.
Oh.
Atticus, can you make a perception check at disadvantage, please? Okay, you don't know what Rodri's talking about. Cat, can you make a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure what Rodri's acting strange about either. This one's still chasing you. And it's going to take a dash action
A legendary action.
and run to there.
Oh, is it now?
Okay, Gus 2. 1, 2, 3. This one. Let's make an intelligence check just to see.
I suppose you think that was terribly
2,
clever.
3. He's also taking a dash action. This one.
Oh, I forgot I could take a dash action.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Tiberius. This thing suddenly carries on moving through the water, gaining a bit of traction. Rises up in front of you.
Well, I'll fucking before I move, I'm gonna fucking guess I'll just have to go through you. Not with rolls like that. I want it so.
Ooh, dirty 20 on the second. Okay, you stagger back slightly as this thing suddenly rears up around the side of you. You swipe at it, it ducks under, and then you bring your claws up, raking across its belly. It kind of heaves and coughs and spits up this black ichor into the water, which doesn't disperse. It kind of floats there like black oil. It's looking pretty rough, Ray. Anything else?
Yeah, I will move 5 to there. Jump on the ladder. 5 to there.
Okay.
And then I will move my last 5 up the ladder so he gets an attack of opportunity then.
Okay, so
Assuming the ladder, is the ladder difficult terrain?
no.
Right then, I'll fucking go up that. So I've gone, what, 5 to there, 5 onto the...
So you can go
no,
5
straight
feet up.
the ladder. So
Yeah.
I can... No, I can go 10 feet up, can't I?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
you can,
the
but it
ladder.
will get an attack of opportunity, yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It tries to claw you as you scramble up the ladder. But misses. And it missed because you have your wolf form on. It would have hit
Yeah.
otherwise.
No, I've got 19 armor class.
Yeah, without the wolf form.
Yeah. 18 with the wolf. Without the wolf.
Okay. Yeah. 18 without the wolf, so it rolled an 18. But
Oh,
with
was
the
that
wolf,
hit?
yeah.
Was it? Ah, okay.
Okay, Rodri, you've got 6 seconds. What are you going to do?
Where's Tiberius? I think I heard him howl. Is he alright? I think he might be in trouble. I get up and look around to see if there's where he's gone.
He's not there.
Is there any doors or whatever that are
Yeah,
open?
there's stairs leading down.
I'll cast the light cantrip on myself and I'm going to have a look. And head towards the stairs and keep my ears peeled.
Okay.
Dash towards the stairs. So.
Okay. You head down the 30 feet. You head down to the bottom of the stairs into what was obviously once a galley. The area is cluttered with bones and debris, badly damaged metal knives and other cookware hang from hooks in the ceiling, and the choking stench of rotting flesh fills the air. Can you make a perception check for me?
I can certainly try, sir.
Okay, that's all you notice. Okay, Atticus, Rodri, after gripping your shoulders...
Yeah.
He gets up and heads down the stairs. What are you going to do?
Where are you going?
You've heard everything I've said to you.
Shout out if you need any help.
What did you say to me? Where's Tiberius? I'm going to look for him. I think you said someone's in trouble.
I didn't say anything.
No, I said that you said. Oh yeah, and then.
Kat, can you make a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Oh, I feel so stupid.
In fact, Atticus, you can also make a perception check at disadvantage. Sorry, I forgot.
Thank you.
Kat is busy concentrating on entering her elf-like trance. But Atticus, you do hear scrabbling from below, from the deck below you.
Come on then, better go and check this out.
Right. So you head down with Rodri. Can you make a perception check for me?
Atticus.
Atticus, yeah. You head down to the galley behind Rodri. You do see in the southwest corner of the room an open trapdoor.
Head over to it.
Okay, you start making your way over to it.
What are you guys could shook my shoulders or something?
Right, this thing is clawing up behind you, Tiberius, up the ladder. It's going to have a claw at you. Misses. This one's, is it going to dash? Oh, that was a con, never mind. Yeah. Okay, Tiberius, if you carry on moving up the ladder, you will get out, but it will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, it claws at you as you scrabble up the ladder. Hits.
Uh-oh. Hope it doesn't paralyze.
You should get a request to roll a dice coming up.
Oh, this is the one.
No! No!
Oh no, hold on, I didn't have you targeted, hold on. Let me target you. Dash 1, target Tiberius. There you go, you should have the request come up.
Roll a save.
Yep.
Expression D20 plus 3. Description. Constitution.
Click the roll button on that window.
Oh, okay. Yes!
Okay. It does claw at you. You feel your where the wound where it claws down your leg is throbbing, and your leg becomes really stiff to move. But you do manage to scrabble up. Let me just switch the map out.
Stiff and throbbing.
Bear with me 1 second.
My action when I get to the top is to shut the trap door and put the bar through.
Okay.
Sit on it.
Okay. Rodri is at the bottom of the stairs. Rodri is at the bottom of the stairs. Atticus is heading over to the trapdoor.
Still all black for me at the moment.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Right, Rodri, can you see at all?
There's
Anything?
2 Tiberiuses.
Okay, let me remove
I'm
that.
still on the lower deck, I think. I don't know what's happening.
No, you should. Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, you see, just as you get towards the trapdoor, Atticus, Tiberius comes skating up through the trapdoor, slams it shut, and slams a bolt through a bar through the handle of the trapdoor, which then starts to bang and rattle.
Tiberius,
Have you seen the film Evil Dead? It's a bit like that.
Someone told me you were in trouble. What the hell's going on?
I found
You
the
hurt?
cargo we were looking for. It's down there with the
What's that banging in the trapdoor?
undead with big long tongs.
Hecate! Hecate! Get down here!
Draw my weapons.
I'm gonna make a strength check while you're doing that. Okay, the trapdoor continues to bang. It kind of slams up and down slightly loosely, but doesn't open because of the bar. Kat, you hear Rodri shouting you.
Yeah, I'll head down. See where they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I nearly killed one of them with my crossbow, but there's 4 of them.
Tiberius has found some undead while
Yeah.
we were resting.
I did find the cargo we're after. I was just
good.
not strong enough to lift it. But it's down there. And there's some chanting behind that door over there.
Oh, you do
The
like
door-
get yourself in a pickle.
The door next to you, Rodri,
Yeah.
is... Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, the door next to you has got iron spikes hammered into it.
To keep it shut.
Well,
I presume.
don't
so.
know why.
Either way's a fight. But
Yeah.
we do need the cargo, I know that. And it's down there. I've seen it.
Okay, well, we've got to deal with that before we do go anywhere else with those voices.
Atticus hasn't really said much, he's just drawn his weapons.
I'll reach out to Atticus.
What do you think, Mr. Baron?
Well, if the cargo that we need is down there, we should go get it.
And I'll just make sure I've got them targeted.
Neil,
Yes.
I take it now our short rest is broken, so everything we gain, because it's important if we're about to go in battle, because I
It
got
is.
hit points back.
You
And
did.
Dave, I'm sure, got slots back that he'll be using that perhaps he shouldn't be using because we...
You did, and it's going to take me a minute to find out exactly how many hit points you were on, I'm afraid. But yes, your short rest has been interrupted.
So I might not have had that spell that I've just cast.
What, the light spell? Had you used
No,
all yours?
on Atticus. The protection
Okay.
from Aberray, yeah.
Let me remove that
Yeah,
from
yeah.
him then.
Sorry, guys, but in the interest of honesty...
And no, yeah, I was going to say that your rest had been interrupted anyway.
Did I have any spell slots left then, or?
You need to give me a second, mate, and I'll tell you.
Yep. Sorry.
I need to...
Go back and watch the vid.
Exactly.
I'll be back in 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the entire video. Until I put you in that room.
Context. I'm
Right.
going to take my med kits out and I'm going to do it on...
So, Rodri had 12 wounds. Cat had 12. Oops. And Atticus had 13. You do all have an extra hit dice left to roll, which obviously you'd
Yeah.
rolled before. I can't see spell slots, I'm afraid, so...
I can't...
I think if you remember, there was one part where you said I need a short rest because I've used all my spells.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So your rest has been interrupted.
Cantrip damage it is. So you need. Oh, you've taken that off. Because yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing? The trapdoor is continuing to rattle.
I do that. Steel myself. Who's going first?
I should do that really.
Well, one of us has got to pull the bolt out, so I'm going to assume that's me.
Yeah, well, yes, sorry, we don't need to go down there, do we?
So when
They're
he's
coming at
pulled
us.
the bolt out with my weapons drawn.
Okay.
Whatever comes through those
Oh,
doors.
hang on, I've got to adjust my spell slots as well. I'd used 2 previously. There we go. Got one left.
I want 2, 3.
Did you have a spell slot left to cast False Life, Cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just ticked it off.
Nice.
Double spell.
Thank you. Okay. It's continuing to rattle and bang.
15-minute rest, anyone?
You can't afford for the ruckus that has been started to not be finished.
Oh, I've walked into the
If
pillar.
we're chanting, we've got to get
Thank
it done. We can't afford to be joined by both.
No.
Eventually they'll smash through there, and then eventually the people chanting will hear, and then we've got 2 combats on our hands.
Okay, so we do this very quietly, but with maximum force.
I just raised my eyebrow at Bob.
Sorry.
Have you ever been in battle? I've seen you next to me in a few battles.
Yeah, I was just trying to help. It's the first thing I could think of.
Keep thinking. I look at Tiberius and nod and ready my scimitars.
Okay. I'll pull the bolt.
You pull the bolt. Both you and the ghasts are aware of each other's presence, so everybody roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Okay.
This time.
Tiberius, you slip the bolt through. As you do, the ghast is there and waiting. This long grey arms with these huge claws start scraping at the deck, trying to pull itself up. Tiberius, you're up.
I'll give him a helping hand by sticking my claws through the bottom of his chin and lifting him out of the hole in his slide. Hello again.
My little friend.
We should have stood either side and got a vantage mark. We weren't thinking. Fact, I could still pivot. Pivot!
Yeah, I think you can probably move to the side, but I don't think I could move to the south. There's a box there.
Okay.
You can if you want.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, get him now, am I?
Start dancing around.
Now I move to the south and we're not. No, I'm not doing that.
It's easier for me to do it because then we'll both get it.
Stop
Okay,
dancing
Tiberius,
around
you're
the
up.
trapdoor.
We're gonna fucking need it with those ones. Fucking die.
Okay, your first swipe goes amiss as the trapdoor slams open and nearly hits you, and you have to step back. Your second one, you catch the thing under its chin and you just rip it and pull it up through the hole. As you pull it up, only its head comes up, and then there's a loud splash below.
Tiberius will just go. "Ah!"
Okay, Cat.
The big bad wolf blew the gas down.
I'm gonna move over here because I can't see anything at the moment.
Hold on. You still can't see anything at the moment.
Dance around the pillar.
Right. Oh.
Hold on.
I don't know where the bloody thing is. Oh, there we go. Right, and I'll target gas.
You can't see it unless you move right up to the edge of the.
Oh.
I can see it where I am now. Does that mean I
No,
can see
because
it?
it's 5 feet below you. It's not
Oh, I
reached the
see, right.
surface of the.
I get you. Okay.
Okay, you walk up and peer down, and you see this shadowy figure climbing up the ladder towards you.
Really? You don't want to be in close combat?
I want to bonk it on the head with my quarterstaff. No.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's 5 feet down. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Is that melee or is that ranged?
It's not in melee yet.
Right, I'll throw my celestial dagger at it then.
Okay.
Stuff will reach 5 feet, won't it?
Yeah, but I've got better my dagger.
Oh yeah, you're returning dagger of death.
Okay, the thing sticks into the top of its head as it's climbing up. It goes to reach up and pull it out, and just as it goes to grab at it, the dagger just disappears into mist and reappears in your hand. Anything else, Kat?
Don't think I can. It's me.
Atticus.
I'm going to slash at it with both my...
It's not in melee range at the moment.
Of me?
Yeah. It's below
not?
you.
It's 5 feet.
It's
below.
climbing up the ladder.
Oh, okay. I'll lean down and find a pistol then.
Gee, now.
Okay, the dagger goes flying in, quickly followed by a loud retort from Atticus's pistol. Ah! It's continuing to climb up. Anything else, Atticus?
No.
We just need Rodri at the south of it and then we've got it surrounded.
Rodri.
I will aim at the hole and hold my action. When it pops up, I will slot it.
What are you going to do as your action?
Shoot with the crossbow as soon as it
Okay.
pops up.
Okay, well it does pop up, so you can shoot at
Okay.
it.
Very good. I've got it targeted. Yes. Shoots. So. That's a T. Oh.
Okay, the crossbow bolt goes right through its head. It's like sticking out of either side of its head, and it just looks around at you through Atticus's legs. Anything
It's a good
else,
look on you.
Rodri?
No, that's it.
Okay. Cat, you can have an attack of opportunity as it climbs out of the hole.
Is that melee now?
It will be melee as it moves out of your range, yes.
I will use Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
which is cantrip, sorry.
Nice.
Oh, pit sticks.
Okay, and the gas is going to attack Tiberius as it
Hang on.
climbs.
Hang on, I pressed attack twice, my apologies.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was my bad.
Okay. It clambers out this crossbow bolt through its head, a bullet wound, and a dagger wound in its shoulders. It scrambles out and is back onto its original quarry.
Dog boy.
But misses. But it is quickly followed
They're coming out of the floor.
another one who is going to move up 5 feet, attack Hekate's legs, and then
Angles.
move to here.
Get my
And the last one just gets up to the top, and he's also going to go for Tiberius.
So it moved, attacked, moved.
No, it didn't.
a different one.
You can move, attack, move.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't attack, move, attack.
Roger.
What? You can move?
You can move,
Move.
attack, and then take the rest of your movement. You've
Yeah.
always been able
Ah.
to do that. Yeah. And it missed. Is Tiberius. So top of the round. Tiberius, you're
Top
up.
of the morning.
You should have stayed your fucking home, mate. Oh, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off.
I look across at the card tape.
I was going to raise an eyebrow.
Seems like he's turned cockney this week.
I'm gonna say he's cockney and he's angry.
Nice. Okay,
Ripping into this.
you turn round, rip into this one with both your claws and just rip a huge hole in its belly and it slumps to the ground. Anything else, Tiberius?
No, I am done.
Cats. This thing's just hopped up out of the ladder and clawed at your legs.
Okay. I am going to target Gust 3. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
Into here.
Shame.
So it should get 2d12 damage. Being 2nd level. And I'll mark that off.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay where I am because Gas 4 will get an attack of opportunity if I move, if I'm correct. Yeah, I'll stay there then.
Okay, so you point your staff at the thing that's just crawled up besides Atticus, and this bolt of violet black energy shoots across the room, slamming into it. Atticus.
Turn to face this one.
I need my concentration thingy. Where's that?
Should be in effect. You put on
I
your
got it.
side. There you go. Nice, another dirty 20.
And that's me.
Quack.
Okay, you start slashing at this thing biting into its rubbery skin with your scimitars. Rodri.
I will,
Yeah.
will grabbing my... I've run out my current crossbow bolts in the quiver. I've got a quiver carried on me. Will that
Okay.
take an action to get that out or not?
It'll take a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Yes, let's mark that off. So put that down. Actually, give me all my bolts back. Targeting gas number 3 with a dead eye shot. Or no, it is.
Wow, was it a dice shot?
Nice.
Okay.
That's me.
Right, this thing is going to try and claw at you again, Cat.
I've probably gone cockney
Hits.
this week because I've watched 4 episodes of season 3 of The Boys. I've had me a bit of butcher, and I have had a bit of butcher boys.
Okay, you should have a save request coming up, Cat. If you can roll that.
Literally watched it last night.
Oh, it's so good, the new series.
It's fucked. Who writes that shit, mate?
It's brilliant.
Oh, I know. I
would
love
it-
it.
Did
It's
you...
refreshing.
Hold on. You did... Yeah, okay, you made your save. Nice.
So much more of a... But anyway, sorry, we're in combat, we'll talk later.
Timothy.
Okay, so yeah, it starts clawing at your legs, it draws blood. This one... Oh, hold on. I've done them the wrong way round, never mind. This one's going to go at Atticus.
I don't think he can claw me from there.
Yeah,
Long arm of the law.
but misses. Okay, Tiberius.
Oh. Nasty rolls.
Oh, Fucking up. That's a misses. Ooh, that's a good. Bosh.
Okay, you start clawing away at this thing. Cat.
Just gonna use my witch bolt again, please.
Okay, so that's 2d12. Yeah.
Oh, what? Shit.
Okay, you follow this thing as it moves from side to side, fighting Atticus, but the bolt is unerringly targeting the creature, starting to burn a hole into its flesh. Atticus.
That's 3. Good.
Your first hit killed it, mate. Yeah, your first hit killed it, so you can take your
Alright,
second
I'll
strike.
use my second hit on the next one then.
Do you want to target it then?
Yeah, I'm trying. There we go.
Okay, this thing turns to look at you with a look of pure hatred on its face. Rodri.
Yeah?
Sorry, are you done, Atticus? I should check.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, crossbow. Ooh.
That was close.
Yeah, it wasn't it? Ooh, good hit.
Okay, it's looking rough now. It's starting to stagger from side to side. It's going to have... it's going to strike at Atticus.
One last hurrah. Oh. Crap. Leroy!
And there should be a save request coming up, Atticus.
Yep.
Oh. That complicates things.
Atticus, your movements start to seize up. Hisses in your face and gives you a long lick up the cheek with its long prehensile tongue.
Oh.
Nice.
Tiberius.
Everybody got a marker pen.
Why have I not got advantage?
Don't know, you should have advantage.
Is it because he's paralysed?
There you go.
Oh yeah, hold on, don't roll damage.
That's my second attack then.
It didn't
no,
give him
you-
advantage.
I missed for the first. That was my second
Okay.
attack.
Ow.
Okay, and with that, the gas
Atticus.
fall to the ground.
Atticus, would you mind fetching the cargo?
Atticus is seized up, he's not moving at all.
Something in his wounds. Let me see if I can clean them out.
Tiberius is just poking him.
That hit die that everybody used, was that wasted and gone then?
No, because you didn't have the rest, so you didn't use it.
Okay. So I could do a round of med packs and
You can,
people can... Okay, I'll try and treat Atticus's wounds.
yeah. Okay, you can treat his wounds, but he's still paralysed.
Yeah.
Atticus, you can roll a hit dice. If you haven't got one left on your character sheet to roll, just roll a d10, I think it is.
I will assist Rodri in his medical.
Is it?
Verbal. Flying.
Oh, fuck off.
Lions.
Hold
hang
on, Cat, you haven't been healed yet.
No.
No one's used their medkit on you yet.
I was using a hit roll. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to take a short rest to do that.
Okay. And then, yeah, then I shall, who else is wounded? Yeah, okay, and then I'll try the medicine roll on the carte, just a second.
Okay, Tiberius is assisting you, so you can do it with advantage if you want to roll another.
We are
Me.
both men of
It's
medicine.
a good job he is assisting you because he points out that you're using the wrong ointment.
No.
Stupid boy!
Yes, you can roll a hit dice now, Cat.
Thank you.
It's not a D10 for you though, is it? It's D6 plus your con, I think.
Oh, you said D10.
Yeah, for Atticus it was a D10, sorry. 3 plus your constitution is +4, so that's 7. Nice.
And then lastly, I'll do myself.
And would you like to assist him, Tiberius? Because he really
I
needs
will
it. He's
assist
shaking.
him, because I need to do it as well, so he's got to assist me. So you show me yours. Show me mine.
No, roll once again, please, Rodri.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, yes, Tiberius. Steadies your hands for you.
So it's the D8 plus my con. So that's
Just got that
8.
image of Ghost now.
8.
The potting
Yeah.
Evolution for that.
Thank you. And okay, Tiberius, will show me how it's done. Do you want me to assist you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you can do it with advantage. Use this medical.
Oh, medicine roll with advantage.
Okay, who are you doing it on?
Myself.
Yeah, if you've got another hit dice, you can use another hit dice.
Oh, good.
I am fully recovered.
Couldn't clear everything out
So
of
that was
Atticus's wounds, though.
3 combat rounds. So that's down to that.
Uh-oh. I don't know how long he'll be like this. Have I got anything?
I can maybe cast Cure Wounds. Would that help?
I don't think so. Need some.
I mean, it would heal his
like-
wounds up.
Yeah. True. But it wouldn't counter the undead's venom.
What would?
Something magical or something
Didn't we take the anti-poison thing? Doesn't that protect us?
only against.
Mark swigged that.
We have an antitoxin, yeah.
Mark it, yeah, but we swigged it, didn't we? 'Cause
I've
we
got
fought
one.
We fought
We
the-
all have one.
It works against poison, but what's that a poison save?
Oh, no, they get advantage on saving throws against poison for an hour.
Right. Got you. I can. Yes.
Okay,
can't-
well, you're all standing around discussing. Atticus is standing like a statue. His eyes are swivelling from side to side, watching you helplessly.
I'm just still poking him. I mean, I'm sure it can't be permanent.
Forever.
Can it?
I'll get one of my crossbow bolts and the 2 I fired. Oh, I fired quite a few. I know if I
He's
fired
doing his
2.
admin while Atticus is there.
Just a minute.
Frozen.
Tell me if you see any improvement while I just recover these, Tiberius.
Yeah, Rodri, those 2 bolts are mine. Those ones over there and that one. Yeah.
Has there any colour come back to his cheeks?
Not
still looks
particularly. He's
the same.
still looking quite rough, and he's still not moving.
Can you talk, Atticus?
His eyes swivel to stare at you.
I put my arm underneath his armpit. Tiberius, you get the other one. I don't think
You can
should
move
stand
your
there.
eyes, Atticus. You can't blink, but if you want to act anything out with your eyes, you can.
Where?
Move your eyes to the left for yes and right for no.
Yeah.
Paralysed.
Let's take him back up the stairs, just away from that room. Mind you, they're still in there. We can't do anything. We need Tiberius. I'm going over to have a look at those spikes.
I just want
Oh,
to
hang on.
I just want to shave his eyebrows off.
I walked into the pillar.
I'm
Sorry.
just bumping into the pillars again.
Oh, bang. Yeah.
Yeah,
exam-
they're quite rusty, but they've been hammered in quite deeply into between the door and the frame to stop the door opening.
Definitely from this side, and
Yep.
someone's used a. And are the strike marks on the hammer, the nail heads?
make an investigation check.
Very
Rodri.
silvered.
Rodri.
I'm
Can you
investigating.
restore the man? Can you restore the man to his former glory?
No, I'm afraid it's
Yeah,
beyond them.
they look like they've been struck in from this side.
I mean, is it very recent or
Um,
That's what I was
certainly within the last few days.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The means to cure him is beyond my abilities at the moment.
Is there anything around the room that would help?
I could maybe do it if I was rested. Well, I know I definitely could do it.
In the first place.
If we go back upstairs and rest a while, I definitely could do it.
Your suggestion is met with silence, Rodri.
Staring at him like impatiently.
Tiberius is just tapping his foot with his hands on his hips, looking at Meldry, and then looking at Atticus, looking at Meldry, looking at Atticus, looking at Meldry.
Tiberius, you grab him. You go grab him under one arm. I'll grab him under the other arm. We'll go back upstairs, and then I can rest, and then I'll be able to free him from this paralysis.
That sounds good.
Okay. Do it.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second there.
I'm just going to go for a wee. Is that okay now?
Yeah.
What, in the corner?
Please, sir, can I go to the toilet?
Hold on. Okay, let me just... Okay, you drag Atticus back up.
Carefully. Of course. Bump. Bang. Bump.
Yeah, pulling my feet
Bang.
first, my head banging on every stair as he dragged me up.
Actually, let me just check something. Sorry. You can make another saving throw, Atticus.
Okay.
In fact, you can make 4 of them.
What was it?
I forgot at the end of each. I'll tell you in a second. It's Constitution.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you do start to feel movement come back to you now.
Okay.
It's still quite stiff, but...
Move my arms and my legs and start stretching out as much as I can.
Okay.
I duck his arm as we're carrying him as he starts stretching. Watch it. Oh, you're back with us. How do you feel? Are you okay?
No, I feel like shit.
Right. But other than that,
Oh
no
yeah.
lasting.
Other than that, everything's fine and dandy.
Right. You look pretty beat up.
Raise an eyebrow and sit down at the top of the stairs, with my back against the wall.
I was going to rest, and then we were going to go through. I was going to bring you out of your paralysis, and then we were going to, I guess, see what's happening behind that door.
Mark,
We could just get.
the rest.
What was that? Sorry.
I could certainly do with a rest before we go and get that box.
Just a short one.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got time. The thing's sinking.
Yes, just as long as Tiberius doesn't wander off. Have we got anything you can distract him, a bone or anything to keep him here?
Pull out a rubber toy.
Chew toy. Yeah. Okay, is Tiberius still AFK?
Yeah, Rich is.
Okay, well, if he agrees, if you can ask him, you can all take a short rest. But if he's not,
Okay.
if he's going to sneak off again, I need to know.
Yeah, he said yes.
Okay, all right.
He was just going for a wee.
Yes.
Okay. You take a
You're not
short
having a
rest.
rest?
you can use any hit dice you have left.
Okay.
I haven't got a hit dice left, but I've got one left, so I'll just
said
roll
have
in.
a short rest.
A D10 plus 3, I think it is, plus 4.
Did you have any left, did you?
Yeah, I've got one left.
Okay, yeah.
Is it...
D10 plus your con bonus. So
Oh,
D10 plus 2 for you, Atticus.
Yeah.
Big.
Short
Good
rest.
work.
7. 15. Go.
Okay, you take a while. The stiffness starts to leave your arms and legs now, Atticus. You start rubbing the life back into them.
Thing.
What would you like to do?
I guess we better go and get this box.
Yeah. Okay. I'll walk down the stairs back to the trapdoor.
Is everyone going down to the cargo hold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep my. I'll tell them where it is. Which chest it's
Hold
in.
on.
I'll point them through the trapdoor, and then I'm going to keep an eye on. I'm going to keep an eye on that steel door.
Cargo.
They recover it.
It's nailed shut.
Okay. You come down the ladder into the cargo hold. The deck runs the length of the ship. Features no bulkheads or walls. Dark, murky seawater fills it to a depth of 3 feet, sloshing against old mouldering crates piled against the ship's porthole. Actually, stop.
Go over to where Tiberius is pointing to.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second. Okay, Tiberius points to a crate about halfway down through the water with an M emblazoned on the side of it. The lid has been pulled off.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I peered on top of him.
Okay, peering down into the crate, you see a strange box about 18 inches to the side. Seems to be made of a similar metal to Hecate's dagger.
I'll pick it up.
Okay, what's your strength?
18. No, hang on. 16.
16. Okay. It's extremely heavy. Whilst carrying it, your movement speed is reduced by 20 feet. And as you bend down and pick up the box, there's this huge banging noise suddenly starts. The noise suddenly grows loud and swarms of scorpions scramble across the walls of the cargo hold in a panic, assembling into ever larger masses. The ship creaks and lists suddenly, severely, as something that seems to be assaulting it from the outside. You can hear timbers snapping and water pouring through widening cracks in the hull. Within a few brief moments, you see huge tentacles of some massive beast snaking through breaches in the hull, grasping for anything they can wrap around. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please. I'm going to be using initiative, and I'm going to need quick decisions from now on. Okay, Atticus, you pick this thing up. There's these huge tentacles smashing in, tilting the ship violently as it does so. I would like you to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, please.
DC 10 dexterity.
Ooh,
Okay, one of the tentacles comes smashing through, almost takes your head off, and you duck down at the last minute. You lift the box up, you start staggering. This is difficult terrain in here as well. So you can move 5 feet, basically, isn't it? What's your normal?
Cancel that then. Cancel that move that I've got going, and I'll move 5.
Okay, Rodri, you watch him moving this this box very slowly. It looks incredibly heavy.
Say, help me!
Yeah. Sure. And I'll grab it. And help.
Okay, so if 2 of you are carrying it, you can't move more than 5 feet apart. if one or both of you are knocked prone, that you drop the box. That you move at the speed on the turn of the person with the lowest initiative, which is Rodri. What's your combined strength?
Yeah, 30.
Okay,
It's not
so
60.
your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
So it can move 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through normal terrain you could, yes.
I would say 10 feet.
Okay, so, Cat. Rodri has to stay within 5 feet of you now, Atticus. Cat, can I ask you to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah.
As a huge tear appears in the hull next to you, seawater starts rushing in.
I don't think we can see the boat on the outside through these holes, can we?
Not from where you are. The thing is, the boat is tilting from side to side alarmingly. There's just water rushing in. Okay, you avoid the tentacles writhing inside. Would you like to do anything?
How far can I move? So it'll be.
It's half your normal movement.
Okay. So I was just thinking of running over and helping, but I don't know if that's going to be more impeding. I'll just stay there, I think.
Okay, Tiberius, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, again, you managed to avoid the tentacle that almost caught Cat. What would you like to do?
I'll go back up the ladder.
Okay, the ladder is moving violently from side to side. There's seawater rushing in. I'm going to need you to make an athletics check to climb the ladder.
Well, I'm more dexterous. Can I make a
Nope.
athletics instead? Right, I get advantage on this because I'm in water.
You can't climb the ladder, unfortunately. It keeps slipping out of your grasp. You rolled a 4 and a 5. Rodri, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, you make it. You can now move at half your movement with Atticus at the same time. Atticus, you have to move on Rodri's turn, I'm afraid.
Okay,
Yeah.
my turn. Yeah. Okay,
So-
fine.
5.
Do I need to make a dex check before we do?
On your turn, you will.
Okay.
So we're moving at 10, aren't
So it's difficult terrain, so it's half your normal movement, minus 10 feet.
we? But Atticus is helping me, so it's
Yeah.
half my move. Oh, my move is 30, so half of that is 15, minus 10 is 5.
Let me just double check. It's minus 10. I'll just double check. Yeah, it's minus 10.
Oh, I thought I gave him some extra help seeing as I was carrying. Oh no, it's 30, isn't it? Yeah. 30 combined strength.
Mhm.
Lovely. I'll better move it back up. Cancel that. Five then.
Okay.
We need some help. I hope this damn box is worth it.
Suddenly, whatever is outside the ship causes the ship to lift 30 degrees to port. I would like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's not very good.
No, you all just about managed to keep your feet as the crate starts sliding across the ship. Okay. Atticus, are you doing anything, or are you just helping?
I'm just moving the 5.
Okay.
Rodri.
Cat.
Start moving. Do I have to make a saving throw or anything?
Oh, sorry, Atticus. Yes, you do have to make a saving throw at the start of your turn as well. Go move on to Cat. Okay. Yes, you do, Cat. Please make a dex saving throw. Okay, yeah, you managed to keep your feet. These tentacles are smashing through the bulkhead. Water's rushing in. The cargo hold is starting to fill up with water now.
Oh, I'm not in the mood. Let's help him get the box out.
Okay, are you doing anything else?
Nope.
Tiberius going to have a dexterity saving throw.
Rolls that can help us lift this thing.
Strength's not very good, but
Okay. You managed to keep your feet. Are you doing anything?
Same as what I was doing last turn. Trying to get up to through the hatch.
Okay, yeah. Make a athletics check, please. Okay, yeah. You get a good grip this time. You can head up the ladder to the next floor.
Okay, and then I'm going to guard, basically, if anything comes through that spike door, it's having it.
Okay. Rodri, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to keep your feet. The water's actually starting to hold you up now, actually.
No.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Suddenly, the one side of the hull caves in. The entirety of the cargo hold starts to fill rapidly with water now. You all take a deep breath. Can everybody let me know what your constitution is, please?
I'm on the next floor.
15.
16.
Plus 2 to Rodri.
3.
Kat, what's your
18.
18? That's plus 4, isn't it?
Mine's plus 3, isn't it?
Okay. The water rushes around you and suddenly it's above your head. You take a deep breath just as the water closes over the top of your head. Atticus can have a dexterity saving throw. The tentacles are continuing to dive in and out of the sides of the ship. Okay, are you doing anything else?
I'm looking at Rodri and kind of nodding my head down to the box as if we should drop it.
Okay. Cats, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Here.
Okay, you swim across to them.
And I'm going to grab onto the box and help them carry it.
Okay. Tiberius, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as a huge hole appears next to you in the lower decks. And a tentacle lashes through.
Yo. Yo.
Okay, you are knocked prone and you slide 10 feet across the deck. You're on the next floor up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to do anything? You can get up, which uses half your movement.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Mhm.
And assume what I was doing before.
Okay, you can move back 5 feet. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting by the spike door, so I don't know where the spike door is in relation to.
By the spikes door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything comes through it, I'm going to hit it.
Okay. Rodri. Dexterity
Yeah,
saving throw, please.
Right. Yeah. Can I use my D4 on an ability check?
What's the ability called? Should tell you.
Yeah, the pack boon from the talisman.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah. Please.
If you've got a thing left to use it, you can.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't land in the box.
It doesn't matter. Even with that, you stumble and fall, and you drop the box. Suddenly, Atticus is left holding the full weight of this thing, which just wants to sink rapidly to the bottom. But Cat has swum up and manages to grab it. You are knocked past Atticus to there, Rodri.
Okay. Just flailing around in the water.
Okay.
I take it I've lost my move, have
No, you can take a movement now, but you are effectively prone, so you would have to use half your movement getting your bearings. And
Yeah, I take half my move to maintain getting some stability, and then whatever move I've got left, I'm moving to that trapdoor without the box.
okay. Oh, without the box. So half your
just
movement is
nod back
15. Oh, so yeah, it's still about that. Okay, Atticus can have a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, I just nod back at Atticus. Yes, this isn't worth it.
Okay, you managed to hold on to the box. It's slippy in the water. Cat is now you're moving on. Cat's turn. What's your strength, Cat, by the way?
11.
Okay.
Drop that box, we don't get paid!
I'll drop the box.
You're dropping the box. Okay.
So people are just trying to round me, okay. Great.
So, with a strength of 11, Cat, that's minus 30 feet movement. So, effectively, you can't move holding on to it. So, Atticus has let go of the box. What are you doing, Atticus?
I'm pushing at Hecate. Swim!
Okay, you can't talk. You're underwater.
Oh, I'm pointing then.
Yeah. Okay, you can move up to half your movement.
Ooh.
What do we do? I thought we need the box.
I do, but I'm not dying for it.
Don't die for it.
I'm gonna die, we've got...
Cat, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Fucking, let's go.
Ship is about to sink around us. And we can only move 5 feet at a time. There's no way we're going to make it.
Okay, yeah, okay, you've got the box, but you just can't move it. It's too heavy on your own.
Shiny.
Now, if I can breathe underwater if I needed to, I just need someone to fucking hold the box.
Oh, I've got a water breathing potion.
Hello?
Oh, forgot. I forgot. Right.
You're not even there, Tiberius. You're waiting
Yeah,
by the
but
door.
I've just remembered I've got a water breathing potion.
Right, I'm gonna cast Alter Self on myself, which is a 2nd level spell, and I'm gonna use...
Okay, I need to check something. Casting a spell underwater. Does it have a verbal component?
does it specify?
It will do. I'll have a look in a second.
Verbal somatic material.
Wait, what are you doing on that show?
Oh, is it VS?
Yeah, if it's V, it's got a V on it, then it's got a verbal, yeah.
So I can't
So,
use it.
you can cast a spell, but I just need to check what the effect is underwater. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Okay, yes, you can cast a spell, but it uses up all your remaining air.
It's fine, it allows me to breathe underwater anyway.
Okay. Alright, yeah. You can cast a spell
I'll
then.
do that. I'll do that. Cast Alter Self and use Aquatic Adaptation to grow gills and web feet and allow.
Okay, does that allow you to move normally underwater as well?
I get the same
Swim speed.
so I can
Okay, good.
So I'm going to cast that. I don't know.
So, minus 10 feet. So you could move the box 10 feet if you wanted to continue moving it now. Because you have
Can
a
I do
swim
that
speed.
with just my strength?
Yeah, so you can move 10
Okay.
feet with the box.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start moving 10 feet towards the door.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, Tiberius, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, nice.
Please.
Well, what would you like? Else would you
Look
like
at-
to do?
I'm just going to hold my bit. Basically, I'm moving, holding my action to move and attack. Again.
Okay. The ship is rocking violently from side to side. You're having to hold on to between the mast and the wall as you ready yourself. Rodri, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Certainly can, sir. I'd be delighted to provide you with that.
I've got the board.
Ooh,
I've
just.
got lino.
Okay, you can move, you can take an action.
I'm
It's
gonna-
half your movement if you're swimming freely.
Yeah. Swim towards the ladder.
Okay.
Coming through. And that's...
Right, hold on 1 second. Water starts to fill up now into the deck you're on, Tiberius, as the ship begins to be pulled under the water. The deck tilts. One side of the ship is now 10 feet above the other side of the ship. Atticus, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, yeah.
Where's the nearest hole in the hull to me?
Hold on. There.
I'm going to swim towards it.
Okay, as you get to the edge, it's pitch black. You can see from the edges of Rodri's light spell, but the water beyond that is black. But occasionally, these huge tentacles just go smashing, sweeping through the water past.
Well, I know that I know the water's only going to be about 10-15 feet above, so I'm going to swim through it. But that's as far as I can get this time.
Okay. Cat, can I have a dex saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was close.
You can move 10 feet with the box if you want to do that.
Please, I'll follow. Atticus. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to sit on top of you for a minute.
Okay.
And wait, thank you. I was like, clock him over the head with a box for leaving me.
Why wasn't it you that could have got paralysed?
Tiberius, can you make a dex saving throw?
I've seen too many people drown. That's not happening to me. Not over a fucking pot.
I am going to pull out my water breathing potion and I'm going to drink it.
Okay, if you can tick that off. As the water's coming up to your chest and under your chin, it's not going to wash into your mouth. You reach into your pack, you pull out this dark potion, which seems to be full of seaweed floating about in it. You just gulp the entire lot down. As it goes down into your throat, you feel it, the water and the liquid, not go down your throat, but go into your lungs. You feel the bladders on the seaweed expand and start to pop, filling your lungs with air. It's a very uncomfortable feeling, and then the water rises up above your head. You're now swimming, but you can breathe.
He's just got his wolf on the water going.
It's doggy paddling towards the stairs. So, what are you doing, Tiberius?
Staying exactly where that door is.
Okay, the room is now full of water that you're in.
Are they all swimming out the side?
You don't know? Rodri, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah. Whew, crikey.
Okay. What are you doing?
Swimming through the hole.
Hi.
Okay. Everyone's just getting in each other's way, trying to desperately get through this hole in the side of the ship.
What can I see above me?
Alright,
with this light
okay.
source?
Straight home then, thanks, darling. Good girl.
Okay, so you can see some huge form, some shadow of some huge tentacled form
Okay, no worries.
as big as the ship.
Love you, darling. See you in a bit.
You can see its tentacles wrapped around the hull of the ship. You look up, and you can see the surface of the water, moonlight glinting through, very pale shafts of moonlight coming down. And it's moving further and further away from you, the moonlight.
I'm going
is.
to cast. Is it an estimate how far below the water are we? can I
think
tell?
probably about 15 or 20 feet now.
Okay.
You can see that the upper decks of the ship are starting to be washed underwater.
I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Mr. Step.
That uses all your remaining air if it has a verbal component.
Yeah, it does. But I'm gonna go to if I can see, like the top of the water. I'm gonna look at the moon and teleport to the moon.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Come and suck on my gill if you want.
Okay.
Well, if I can see the side of the boat above the water,
You can.
refracted. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Teleport
tilted up and away from you, but you're heading up onto the main deck, are you?
Well, I don't suppose I can see the main deck because I'm at the side of the boat. So just up the side of the boat
Okay.
by a few.
All
by
right.
about 5.
Marjorie suddenly disappears in this smoky mist within the water. You appear clinging on to the edge of the ship, which is tilting at a strange angle. As you peer over the edge of the ship, you can see the far side of it is underwater, and you can see several figures on the deck of the ship. You see a tall half-orc looking round in a panic. You see some strange, hideous creatures, unlike anything you've ever seen before.
And you realise it's a mirror.
Also on the deck, squat fiends, all mouth and malice, with these squat legs that they're walking on, and a rotund body which is all just one huge mouth of gnashing teeth. You also see one of the strange scorpion-like beasts, the large ones, on the deck. One of the fiendish creatures runs across and starts attacking it in a panic. Okay.
I can remain very quiet.
I've just shut that and I shouldn't have done.
Oh dear.
Okay, waves are beginning to break over the top of the ship now. Atticus, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay. You can start swimming up.
Hang on a minute. Have I noticed that Carte hasn't let go of the box?
Yeah, she's right next to you. She's still got
Then
it.
I help her again.
Okay.
So I'll wait and move as Carte.
Okay. Cat, can I have a dex saving throw, please?
Sure.
As you're trying to dodge these tentacles that are slashing around.
Right, sorry AFK, I've got to let the cat in.
Okay. Okay. You can...
Here, though.
Okay.
Let the cat out.
You move out into the water, but the water is just a roiling mass of tentacles and bubbles. I need you to make a strength check. But you can... as Atticus is helping you, you can do it with advantage.
Ooh, okay, thank you. Oh.
Oh, lucky. Okay, the box is almost knocked out of your grasp by the waves crashing at you back against the side of the ship, but you swim through it. Which direction are you swimming?
The same way as Rodri. Up,
Well,
I
Rodri
guess.
disappeared
Oh.
in a puff of smoke underwater.
Then up, I guess.
Up. Okay, so your movement speed is 30, isn't it?
35.
35, yeah, so you broach the surface, and as your head comes clear of the water, you see the stars shining down, and everything is chaos. You see this huge ship like a building above you, and there is just the biggest octopus you could possibly imagine, with its tentacles wrapped around the entire body of the ship, dragging it down into the ocean. They're lashing out, smashing the sides of the ship as it does, sweeping across the deck.
I'll duck my head back under and point at Atticus and go, crack in, and then point back down.
Cracking grommet.
Okay, can you make a perception check, please? Okay. You look around to the other side and you look over your shoulder and you can see as the clouds disappear from the moon briefly, illuminated, you can see a little rowboat with these two dwarves just rowing like crazy trying to get to you. But the roiling of the waves means they're moving very slowly. They're still well over 100 feet off.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I've done all my movement speed, but I'll head towards them next time.
Okay.
Start swimming towards them.
Tiberius, can you make a dex check, please?
Save.
Let's switch to Tiberius's deck.
Hold off for one.
Captain must go down. Tiberius will start doing like some theatrical mastering commando.
Okay, you're just standing there. The room is completely full of water.
I'll open that door, see what's in there.
It's bolted shut. It's got iron spikes hammered into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll make my way to the exit.
Okay, your movement speed is halved.
Yeah, I'm just going to swim like the alien from Aliens in Resurrection.
Okay, you heading up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm just swimming up.
Okay, so you can get
Not
to there
panicking,
this
I
round.
can breathe, so I'm not panicking.
Okay. You can breathe, but your movement's still...
Yeah, he's just
halved.
laughing. Tiberius is just laughing.
Okay, these little bubbles kind of come out the side of your mouth as you chuckle to yourself. Okay, Rodri. Right, you're on the main deck. Do you want me to put the creatures on the main deck, or are you leaving the main deck?
I'm looking up. I'll look down for the others, see where they are.
Make a perception check, please. The boat is tilting from side to side. The waves are crashing. These tentacles are lashing around. Okay, you don't see anyone else.
I'm just gonna stay clinging.
Okay.
Clinging.
If I go in the water, can I easily tread water? I mean, isn't a general in the sea?
In normal conditions, yes.
Well, while I've got this handhold, I'm gonna. Does there appear to be anything I can cling onto at the waterline?
No, because the waterline is constantly changing and it's getting closer to your feet with every second.
Well, I'll stay clinging onto this where I am.
Okay. Atticus, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? Let me move Cat and Atticus out. I'm just going to move you momentarily. Where's Atticus gone?
Don't know.
Okay, let me move Atticus.
I was under Hecate.
Well, you move with Hecate, so you're now, both of you are at the surface, because Hecate swam up. So you see this huge octopus just dragging the ship down, its tentacles wrapped around. It's the biggest living creature you've ever seen in your life.
We noticed a little rowboat.
So, what happens with me rolling a 1 on my dex check?
Oh, one of the tentacles crashes into you. Sorry, I didn't notice that. You take 2d6.
Quite lucky with the tentacles, actually.
Oops, hold on, let me try that again. Okay, they slam into you. You lose your grip on the box. Yeah, you're basically you can't move any further away. So yeah, you're effectively prone. But it is your turn now, so you can use your movement to try and get back to Cat if you wish.
Yeah, I'll swim back to Cat.
Okay. Cat, can I have a dex saving throw, please?
Yep.
Okay. A tentacle comes smashing into the side of the ship, narrowly missing you. You've got the full weight of this box until Atticus suddenly swims up and takes the weight again. You're having real trouble holding onto this box. On Hecate's turn, from now on, either Atticus or Cat have to make a strength check. Whoever chooses to do it can do it with advantage, but it's really difficult to hold onto the box. You need a 20.
Okay.
So it's up to you which one of you is going to roll it.
Well, it'll be after this one. But
I've got +3 bonus because my strength is 16.
Okay,
Yeah,
and with
yeah.
advantage?
I've got to roll it now.
Yep. Hecate's turn.
Oh, get in!
Ooh, okay, you both almost dropped the box in the roiling water, but you managed to grab hold of it.
Well done.
we need to get to that boat.
Cat, are you swimming anywhere?
Yes. We're gonna go head towards the. How far did you say the little?
It
rowboat
looked at
was?
least 100 feet away.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
The two dwarves were really pulling on the oars, but the waves are crashing up. There's a swell of like 4 or 5 meters. It kept disappearing from view. They're trying to get to you, but it's difficult going.
Okay. Is there anywhere for me to climb up? Am I right next to the
You
ship?
could
that's
try
like
climbing
sinking?
the ship, but you'd have to let go of the box.
Oh God. Okay. I guess we'll just start heading towards the little rowboat then.
Okay, you can move your full speed, can't you?
I can. So it'll be 35.
Minus the 10. Is it minus the 10 for the with? It's minus 10 feet with Atticus helping you. So it would be 25, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, move 25 away from the boat.
In which direction is the rowboat?
It's coming from the west.
Okay. I can't see anything, so
You can't see anything.
I've just got a black map.
Oh, sorry. That's my
That's okay.
fault again.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Right, Tiberius, can I have a check, please? Okay, right, just bear with me. You make it up to the next deck.
My screen's gone black again.
Yeah, I know. That's because I'm just...
I'm just making my way back to the top deck, Neil, so you
I know.
can save you doing any floor plans.
No, I need to do it, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, considering what's going on up there.
Atticus and Rodri is... I'll put Rodri clinging onto the side of the boat now. There. And bear with me 1 second. Okay. Okay, Tiberius, you can move 15, so you move that on to, you can move to that. Okay. Anything else, Tiberius?
Is that all my movement?
That's all your movement. Yeah, you're swimming.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, sorry. The water on this side, there's no water on this side, so you can move another. You can move to there. You can see the side of the ship that Rodri's on is now sort of over. The waves are washing over it.
Right, I'm going to sneak. I want to be there. I'm going to sneak to that doorway.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a sneak roll. Stealth roll.
Okay. Okay. Rodri can have a dexterity saving throw. The water is now washing over you. This edge of the boat is actually coming under the water now.
Okay, I'll look around, spot Dotty in the water. Well, where are you going? What are we doing?
There's a rowboat.
I
Share
look,
some images.
scan
Ooh.
the rocks. I scan for a rowboat.
Make a perception check.
Alright.
Yep, you can see the rowboat as one of the swells brings it up to your vision, then it disappears again.
Oh, okay. I can swim for it. I'll kick off from the side of the boat into the water.
Okay, you can move half your
Leaping
movement.
dolphin.
Oh,
Is that Atticus in that picture? Look, mate, just fuck off. All right.
Sorry, Atticus was moving at the same speed as Cat.
Yeah.
So Roger, yes, you can move half your movement.
I can't hear anything.
You can move half your movement, Rodri. Hello? Can anyone else hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's gone super robotic for me.
I can
Oh
hear.
dear.
Fine, mate. David, it's your.
Let me
Hang on.
send you a whisper.
He's gone. Gonna make a coffee while Dave reconnects. Oh, he's back. Can you hear us, Dave?
Oh, that's...
Hello, Dave?
Yeah.
You can move half your movement, mate.
Yeah, it just was having
Okay.
issues.
Are you doing anything else?
No, just swimming. Towards the boat.
Okay.
Where's
Right.
Tiberius?
This strange squat creature suddenly looks around, sniffs, its jaws open, and it starts skittering towards you, Tiberius. 30 feet. Okay. This huge gaping maw appears at the doorway and snaps at you. Is Tiberius back?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I'm in, mate.
Okay, sorry, I thought you said you were going AFK at one point. But it misses. They snap down in front of you. Okay. This one is going to 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go here and attack him. You see it. Well, you hear a scream from on deck. He's gonna attack it. Wrong one. You see a huge fireball silhouetted on the top of the ship. You're not sure what's going on. Okay, Atticus, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? You're going to be out of range of the tentacles soon. Okay, you managed to hold on to the box. You're just helping Cat with the box, are you?
Yeah, so I'll move when she moves.
Okay, Cat, dexterity saving throw, please. Okay, a tentacle smashes down into the water near you, throwing you off slightly, but you manage to grab onto the box. Atticus is on the other side. You're both swimming, your legs outstretched on opposite sides of this box, trying to get control of where you're going. What are you doing?
Going 25 feet towards the rowboat that I saw still.
Okay. Atticus moves with you.
That's it.
This thing is just running and leaping into the water. Tiberius, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? Ooh. Okay, you managed to keep your footing barely.
6.
Okay, laying into this thing. If ever you needed it.
Yeah.
Okay, you just start. You're panicked. The ship is starting to go underwater now. You don't know where any of your friends are. This thing's trying to eat you.
I lost it
There's,
already.
you can hear explosions going off on the deck. There's these huge tentacles trying to drag the ship under. You've lost it. You go crazy. You dive into the mouth of this thing. Just claws ripping away inside at its tongue. It's looking rough. Huge holes appearing in it. Okay. Tiberius, can I have a dex saving throw, please?
Me.
Yeah.
Rodri.
Rodri, yeah. Sorry.
God.
Okay, you're knocked prone. You're smashed by one of the tentacles.
Oof.
That comes off your temporary, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you takes half your movement regaining your composure,
Yeah.
and then you can move half your movement. Normal
Half
movement.
of half.
Yeah. Half of your
so it's gonna be
remaining.
About 5. It's gonna be about 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This thing's
Injury.
desperately trying to chomp down on you as you're inside its huge gaping mouth. It does so, but it's lost so much of its strength, it's just not piercing through your fur. You hear a terrifying scream from the other side of the deck.
Ninja.
Atticus, you don't have to make a dex saving throw. The water's getting a bit easier, but you're moving with Cat. Is
I
there
am, yep.
anything else you wanted to do?
No, just moving with Cat.
Okay. Cat.
Same thing again.
Okay. Dex. Oh no, you don't need a dex saving throw now. Okay, you can see the boat. It's looking very close now.
I see a boat.
Whoops. Atticus moves with you. I'm afraid, Tiberius, you do need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, mate.
Okay, yeah, you make it. Okay, you're still in the mouth of this thing, just chomping and ripping away and tearing your way through the middle of it and to escape on the other side.
Okay, and I will move towards the edge of the boat.
Okay, once you get to, hold on, 5, 10, once you get there you're underwater, so that's an extra 5 you can move, so you're now
Okay, I'll
in
go
the
the opposite
water.
way then. I'll go the opposite way.
Go the opposite way, so that was 5, 10,
Yeah.
so to about there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Rodri, I need a dex saving throw, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, you make it. You can move up to half your movement. You're now out of the range of the tentacles. This thing rears its head back and you can almost, sounds like it's laughing. It looks around and sees you running across the deck. Its movement is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's making a beeline for you, Tiberius. Atticus is moving with Cat. Are you doing anything else, Atticus?
No.
Cat, you can make it to the boat this turn, but I need you or Atticus to make a strength check at advantage.
Okay.
Suddenly, trying to get the box into the boat, it slips out of your grasp and starts to sink very rapidly.
I assume I can catch it, or at least try and catch it.
Well, not this round because you've just failed your strength check. It's by the time it gets to the next round, it'll be 20 feet below you.
I've only got mage hand or something.
So
Okay.
close. Tiberius, can I have a dex saving throw, please? Okay, you make it. What are you doing? The tentacles are now wrapped over the top of the ship.
Does this ship look
Pulling
like it's
it
going down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's going to be very little of it left soon.
I am going to run 20 feet. I'm going to take a dash action.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run 25 to there.
Okay, let me just...
No.
Yeah, you can do that if you wish.
Hang on.
Just bear with me.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. Oh, gone. Okay.
There you go.
So 15 to there, and then I'm going to go 10 to there,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to take a dash action and move 20 to there, and my last 5 feet is over and into the water.
Okay, you go running up to the edge, leap onto the taffrail at the back, and swan dive off the back of the boat. Rodri, you can move towards the rowboat now. You can move 15 feet, is it? You need to reach... Okay. Next round you'll be there.
Where's Tiberius? I shout.
Atticus, you've just lost your grip on the box. It's sinking rapidly.
There's no way I'm going to be able to catch it. Physics doesn't work like that. I can't swim faster than something that heavy. That mass. I did look at the carte and shout at her over the wind of the waves. Your web! That's my go.
Okay, you can pull yourself into the boat if you wish.
Yeah, go on, I will.
Okay, you start to pull it in, and this stocky dwarf, his face dripping with sweat from the effort of rowing out through these waves, reaches over, grabs the back of your poncho, and just heaves you into the boat. Okay. Cat, what are you doing? The box is 20 feet below you. Your swim speed is 30 feet. You can catch it this go.
Yeah, well, web is a good idea if I don't have any spell slots left. Otherwise I could have anchored it to the boat, but I'm just going to have to swim down and catch it.
Okay, you swim down, you grab the box again. You're now 20 feet below the surface. Let me just...
No, I swim back up.
Okay, is there anything else you're doing, or...?
Have I got any movement speed to head back up, or is that it?
You move. Yeah, you can move 10 feet back up. Sorry.
Could be 15, because I've had...
Oh no, hold on. While you're carrying the... Oh, you can. Yeah, you can move minus 10 feet. So you can move 20 feet. So you can move another 5 feet back with the box.
Yeah, I'll do that then, just start heading back up.
Okay. Tiberius, dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll move 15 in the water, innit?
Okay, you dive into the water. Yeah.
I was already in the water, wasn't I?
Yeah, you just dived over the edge. Yeah. Okay. Rodri, you can get to the rowboat.
You can just keep me moving. Move me to keep moving me towards
You're
the side.
going to have to make dex saving throws at the moment, mate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll swim over to the rowboat and just grab hold of it and just shout, "Wait!" And I won't get in or ask for help.
Okay.
Right, mate.
Atticus, are you doing anything?
Just leaning over the boat, ready to help someone in.
Okay. Cat, I need you to make a strength check, I'm afraid.
Oh. Okay.
No way I could have caught it. My movement was 15 and it was 20 away. It would have gained 5 feet on me every turn.
I'm afraid the box is beginning to slip out of your grasp again. So, what you're at, you're minus 15. It starts to disappear down into the darkness again below
I'm
you.
not strong enough to fucking lift this thing. Okay. Is that my go? Is that
Unless you can take an action. You can move. You can swim down and catch it up again if you want. It's 35 feet below.
Yeah, let's just do that.
So you can go down 35, grab it, and bring it back up 5.
Sounds good. Let's go with that.
So you're 30 feet below the surface now.
It's only getting close. It's fine, guys. I got this.
Okay. Tiberius, I need a dex saving throw, please. Okay. Yeah. Rodri, you're holding onto the side of the rowboat. There's this horrible creaking and crashing sound.
I take a big breath and dive down towards the castle.
Okay, what's your... So you can go minus 15, can't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Rodri. That's what I'm talking about.
Hang on.
What's your constitution, please?
16.
16, so that's plus 2, isn't it? So that's 3 minutes.
2 plus 3.
Plus 3, so that's 4 minutes. Okay. Atticus.
Leaning over the side of the boat, ready to help anybody on board.
Okay, Cat, you can bring the box up. It was
I'm busy,
20,
what?
20 feet, but then I need you to make us... Sorry, what?
Sorry, Neil.
Sorry, what did you say?
He's talking to his kid.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's his cat.
Oh.
Okay, so Cat, you bring the box back up 20 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So minus 10.
Oh, that's down.
So Rodri can assist you now. One of you has to make a
yeah.
strength check with advantage.
Alright, what's your strength, Rodri?
14.
Yeah, you do it with advantage then.
Okay.
Bad.
Unfortunately, the box is
Yeah,
too
20,
heavy.
it wasn't never gonna
When
be.
these rolling waves, it disappears again. It's minus 10, so it's now down to minus 30 feet. Okay, Tiberius can have a dex saving throw.
I wouldn't bother, guys. There's absolutely no way after 2 sessions that we're going to allow to be successful.
God, don't I get movement?
You already moved up 20 feet with the
Oh,
box.
okay.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Did you make... You did make your dex save. Okay, I'll need one more dex save next round from you, Tiberius, and then you're free of the wreckage. Rodri, you're moving with... Oh, you're not actually moving with Cat because she's dropped the
No, it's
box.
gone.
So
I'm gonna...
it's at minus 30. You could reach it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down. For another
Come on,
15.
let's get it. I'm coming as well. Let's get it. Let's get that
Yeah.
fucking box.
You've been fucking around on the ship.
I
Okay.
was covering the exit because I thought we were going out that way.
There was a fight and he wasn't gonna miss out on it.
Okay. Rodri, you swim down. You grab the box. Atticus.
Give it another go.
Just leaning over the edge.
Okay, you can't see any sign of your friends. They've disappeared under the
I
waves.
get one of the dwarves to help me secure I take my poncho off and help one of the dwarves. Come and help me hold this, and I turn it into like a oil skin bucket. You know what I mean? He
Yep.
holds one end, I hold the other, like it's a hammer.
And a rope would be
Then
good.
Okay.
hold it.
Okay. Cat, you can move up to 30
Yeah.
feet without the box. It's 20 feet below where you are now.
I'll swim down 20 feet.
So you can swim down 20 feet, grab it, and then swim back up 5 feet. So you're at minus 25.
Be with Rodri as well, I would imagine. Wow.
Rodri's got the lowest initiative, so it'll be on his turn. Tiberius, I need one more dex save, please. Okay, you managed to get out and start swimming towards the rowboat.
Flying fish.
Rodri, Cat
Yeah.
appears next to you. She tries to help you lift the box up. I need you to make a... Let me move you next to Cat. Need you to make a strength with advantage check with advantage, please.
Nah, it's not working.
You drop the box. The box is
look at-
now at minus 45 feet.
Oh, just look apologetic towards the cat. Shrug my shoulders in the water.
Atticus.
I take a rope, tie it around my oil skin, tie that over the hook of a grappling hook, and then start lowering the rope over the edge. into the
Okay.
water.
As you do that, there's a huge
Just
crashing
lowering it.
sound from the ship, which now rolls over completely onto its port side.
Okay. Just keep lowering it as quick as I can.
Okay.
The grappling hook into the water.
Okay.
Ask the dwarf to get on the rope behind me.
Okay. He looks at you. I mean, he doesn't speak common, but it's quite obvious what you mean. He looks at you a bit
I'll point at the
questioningly, but he
rope.
does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I nod at him, give him a thumbs up.
Kat, what are you doing? You're at minus. You're 25 feet below the waves. The box is 45 feet below the waves.
Swim down and grab it.
Okay, and then you can swim 5 feet back up.
Yep.
So that's
Like one step forward.
Yeah, just keep lowering the
that's
sling.
40 feet. Okay. Tiberius.
Can I see them yet?
No, they're underwater.
Well,
Might be able to-
I'm going to swim just below the surface, mate.
Okay. What is it? 60. Can you target Kat? That'll tell me how far away she is from you with the height.
I am slightly glowing from
Yeah,
the
she's 65 feet away, so you can't quite see.
Oh gosh.
I'll keep swimming. Right, that's
Okay.
my go.
Rodri, you moving with Kat?
She's
I'm down on her.
Are you helping her or with the box?
yeah. Yeah. Okay, one last.
Okay, I need one of you to make a strength check with advantage.
Advantage, strength. Here we go. This is it.
You got
Last
this.
one. Last go.
No, you don't.
Fortunately, between you, you managed to drop the box again.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do the strength checks.
Atticus, you're continuing to lower the rope in, yeah?
Lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it!
Okay.
How long is the rope? Just let go.
Well, presumably you're roughly at the limit. Okay. Cat, the box is now minus 60 feet.
Let's swim down and go and get that bitch.
Okay.
I can't breathe underwater, so.
No, I'm keeping track of your
Don't drown.
Rodri. Okay, and then you can bring it back up 5 feet. Tiberius.
I'm going to swim another 15 diagonally down.
Okay,
Oh.
so hold on.
So I'll swim down.
Okay,
15.
you right on the limit of your vision. You can see Rodri sort of hovering in the water. You can see Cat right on the limit of your vision, trying to
I'll
grab
zeroing
the
in on-
box.
I'm zeroing
Rodri,
in on her, so I'm making a beeline for her.
Rodri.
The werewolf coming out of the
Are you-
darkness of the water doesn't scare you too much.
Yeah.
You're a big gulp.
Dogfish.
Laughing werewolf.
Okay. 55 feet. How does breath work?
are you going down?
It's three. Breath work.
Sorry,
It's
just
3
maybe
minutes. 3 minutes, and then each 6. Oh yeah, I'll go down another 50.
Just don't die.
Okay, you grit your teeth against this terrible pool. You just want to open your mouth and breathe in, but you grit your teeth and head down. I would like one of you to please make
Another strength check.
a strength check.
Right.
Atticus.
Yes, plenty.
Here we go. No, that's not so bad.
Okay, the box sinks to 75 feet below the surface.
That's a long way.
Okay, Atticus, I take it you're still spooling rope over the side.
Yeah, I am. And
Okay.
I don't know how fast it's moving down, but when I get to 50 feet, I'll tie another rock rope onto
Oh,
it.
yeah, it's almost at the end now. It's ready to tie another one.
Using non-slip knots to secure knots.
Okay. Kat, what are you doing? The box is 20 feet below you.
Can I see the rope at all?
Make a perception check. No.
Okay. I'll head down 20 feet and go and grab the box.
Okay, and then you swim back up 5 feet. So that puts you on 70 feet below.
Too much for me.
Okay. Tiberius.
15 down.
She's still a long way off. You can see her, but she's a long way below you.
I'm just going
Rodri,
like a fucking torpedo, mate.
what are you doing?
Is it me?
It is.
No, I'm heading for the surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you turn around, you start striking out for the surface.
I just look apologetically at Kate and point to my mouth.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh, you could have done with that earlier at 20. Okay, you see the rope and the hook hovering at about your height now. Your depth, I should say.
Okay. I'll just keep that in mind.
Okay. You still spooling rope over Atticus?
I am.
Cat. Rodri starts to swim back up. The rope, oh, you've got the box. I need you to make a strength check.
Good luck.
Oh my god. Did you get that? Oh.
No?
I rolled it and it was an 18. Fuck's sake.
Hard. 20!
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you dropped the box.
Oh, that was my action, wasn't it?
It was.
Right, I'm
You can move.
Yeah.
Are you going down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a breathing spell, actually.
How long does it last?
Okay.
Yeah, a long time.
Oh. Up to an hour.
Wow.
Tiberius.
Okay, I'm going to time my interception with the end of the rope, grab it, and still continue to swim directly down.
Okay, make a perception check so you can see the rope.
Although I'm lit up right next to it.
To be fair, Neil, can you not
That's
make
true.
it an advantage? Because he would have seen me spooling it down.
He was swimming down to Cat, but he can make it an advantage. You're right, because Rodri has a light spell on him.
Big billowing underwater puncher. Bucket.
Yeah, you can see the rope. You can grab it.
Yeah, and I'll go down and help it on its way down quick with me.
Okay.
So I'm swimming right. So I'll go basically 10 and then about 15 down directly towards Cat. It's probably at the side of us, so it looks.
Make another perception check for me, please. Okay, I mean, she's currently swimming down faster than you can swim down.
Okay, I'm just going to keep going because I can breathe. So.
Keeps coming back up a bit.
Okay. Rodri, you swimming back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Atticus, 55 minus. Okay. You feel something pull on the rope, Atticus.
Just let it run through my fingers.
Okay. Okay, Cat, you catch up with the box. I need you to make a Strength saving throw, please.
A saving throw. or a
Sorry, a
strength?
check. Sorry about that.
Amazing! Oh. It's never going to work.
Okay, unfortunately, this box is too heavy. It's got too much momentum behind it. It sinks down another 20 feet.
I don't need an extra. Can I use a bonus action? How do I get bonus action? Everyone else has one. I don't have one.
You make a dash action.
Yes, but then you can't grab the box and move the box. Hold on.
Heaving.
Because I want to use. my
Yeah,
hex
you
point.
haven't got
I
any.
don't
You haven't got
I don't
anything
know
that
how to
uses
use-
a bonus action. I'm afraid.
So my hex points are an action.
Hex points are an action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. It's what it is.
Are you going to swim down to the box again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really swim now.
Okay. Bring it back up 5 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
you start popping out of my head.
Tiberius. You're fine whilst you've got your mutated form on. How long does that last, by the way? Should check. Okay. We've got another 585 rounds of this, guys.
I'm just going to keep going down, mate. Just straight
Okay.
towards it. Torpedo it. Fast as I can.
Okay. She's moving away from you.
Yeah, I can see what the girl's doing. I can see
Okay.
what she's trying to do. Just in my range of vision, so
Rodri, you're swimming up, I take
Yeah,
it.
back up.
hopefully you can see my big yellow glowy eyes.
Yeah.
Atticus, you still feeding rope over the edge?
Yeah.
Okay, you've reached the end of your first rope has disappeared into the water now.
Okay.
Okay, Cat. You catch up with a box.
Does it have to be a 20? Does it?
Has to be a 20, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Same again. Keep going.
Okay.
I've got all night. I've got all night.
Well, you've got. Let's. Why don't you roll? Tiberius is going to be getting further and further away from you unless you get a success. So roll 10 d20. So if you right-click the d20, let's see if any of those pop up as a 20.
Yes, the last
Yeah,
one.
the last one. Okay, so that would put you.
How
I've
far
got to get my
down?
calculator out now.
Just keep doing.
So that's 200, 305 feet down. Tiberius can move 50, could move 150. Tiberius would be at 200. He can move
Like a little goldfish.
15, 150. You'd be 200 feet down, Tiberius.
And how big's Cat?
305. And the rope, you've run out of rope.
Oh, I can swim back up.
You can?
Now I've had a success. I can move.
Yeah.
How high can I move up? It's 35 feet, wouldn't it?
Yep.
We'll do that.
So that'll put you at minus 270, and then you need to make another,
Why is he running out of rope?
because you haven't got 300 feet of rope.
I've got 200 feet of rope, but I shout to. Is there anybody? There's nobody else with me. Is Rodri up with me by that stage?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Rodri, rope! I need 2 more ropes.
Get the fucking rope, man!
I got one. It's a bit wet.
Got 1.
50 foot.
Oh fuck! I can only go. No, I don't know.
But the dwarves have any rope.
No, we've got 3 ropes in party.
Yeah.
How good, well remembered.
Okay. So you're now at you're now at minus 270 feet. I need you to make a strength check, please.
Jesus. Okay.
No.
Sorry, you dropped the box again.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll another 10d? How much rope have you got? You got 3 ropes. It's 115 feet. So roll another 7d 20.
Can't you just web the box underwater?
That's what I shouted to her, but
She hasn't got the spell.
Another 7.
Yeah. You can do that by typing /die 7d20.
Neil.
Yeah.
Neil. I can dash though when I swim. Don't forget.
You can. Yeah. So that would put you another.
That will put me next to her.
No, it wouldn't. 30. Hold on. It'd put you another 150. You're at 200. Yeah, it would. It'd put you next to her. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make a strength check at advantage using Tiberius' strength if you wish.
You just made 7 of them, and the 4th one was.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
11.
11. I get advantage on strength checks anyway.
Yeah, well, you obviously take it.
And I've got +1 on my athletics. What have you got?
Bear with me 2 seconds. +0 with athletics.
Okay, so I'll make the roll.
+0, I mean.
With advantage.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you dropped the box.
Oh no, we've got the hook thing.
You've got the hook.
We've got the hook thing. We'll just scoop you straight into that.
Yeah. Are we allowed to do that?
Okay, make a dexterity check to try and get it in there, under the water.
What's
Yeah.
your dex?
It's high.
Oh, fine, you do it then. It's sat in the water for fucking 25 minutes. Like a goldfish.
Okay, you managed to wrap Atticus's poncho around it, and it catches. You feel suddenly, Atticus, this huge weight on the end of the rope.
It's Rodri's with me now, isn't he? So
He is.
The dwarf and Rodri pull it up.
Yeah. Okay. It takes a long time. After a moment, there's this huge crash. You've completely forgotten about the ship, but then it just splinters in half, and you just see the aft of the ship just tipped up in the air, and disappearing down under the water. And you do manage to pull the box back on board.
Fucking have it!
Whoa!
I was amazed to see Tiberius alive. Wonder how he could hold his breath.
Simple water breathing potion in your little cantrip. Boom!
Little cantrip,
And a
my
bit of
arse.
teamwork.
The level
Wow.
2 spell, I'll have you know.
Nice rope work, Atticus. Nice rope
Yeah,
work.
that was good teamwork. Actually, it required all of you to do that. Okay. Wow. Do you want to
That's
take
right.
a quick 2-minute break after
Oh,
that?
please,
I'm going to
okay.
go make a cup of tea. That was quite intense.
No retreat, no surrender. Yes.
I'll be back in a minute. Can't believe you
It's
did
like a
that.
little goldfish, like trying to pick up a pebble off the bottom of the tank who kept fucking dropping it and just kept swimming down.
All right, back in a minute.
Oh yeah. Intense.
level up for that shit now.
Wow. Tenaciousness really does pay off, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm stubborn as fuck.
Sometimes.
Crap. Wow.
Stubborn as fuck. Nobody thinks I might.
It's a good job you had that spell.
Yeah, I was
Or it
reading it
wouldn't
up.
have been out. That was the only reason you were able
Yeah.
to catch it up.
Oh,
Yeah, because it gave you a underwater movement speed, which is
Yeah.
just what you needed. I mean, if you hadn't have had that, you'd have had trouble moving it off the boat in the first place, I think. Because
Yeah.
you were moving like 5 feet around, weren't you, with it?
Yes, please. To be fair, though, when I was reading up the spell, and I thought, we're surrounded by water. This will be useful.
It's a really challenging encounter, that. You've got like 20 rounds before the ship goes under. But the box is so heavy. And then when you get it out into the open water, you have to make a 20 strength check to... That's difficult, man.
Well, we did it. Nailed it.
You're fucking incredulous. You wrote it.
I didn't write this one. This is
Oh.
part of the Ghost of Saltmarsh adventure.
All right.
And Tiberius is alive, which is a bonus.
Yeah. I ran, as I was saying at the start, I ran the Tiberius fight a few times because I thought basically it's whether he runs or stops to fight, and with Rich you
Right.
never know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I ran it 5 times. He died on 4 of them.
Wow. You died on 4 of them, Rich, when he did the playthroughs. Because you forgot the Sims factor.
Okay, let me know when everyone's back.
I'm back.
Back and ready.
I'm back.
Okay, you heave the you finally absolutely shattered through the effort, soaked to the bone from the splashing waves, no energy left at all, having given absolutely everything. You heave Mormac's box onto the boat, signal to the dwarves, and they gratefully begin rowing back towards the Goda boat. There's no sign other than a few bits of shredded wooden planks. There's no sign of the Emperor of the Waves left. It's completely been pulled under by whatever the strange beast was that attacked it. But you make it back to the Goda boat. Safe. If tired. It's good to see you all again. I thought you were goners.
Captain, so did we.
What the hell was that thing?
It was a little bit too close, so...
It looked like an octopus, but bigger than one I've ever seen.
I guess we can just be thankful it wasn't a kraken. You'd have stood no chance.
I just look at him horrified of naming the kraken on the seas.
He gives you a grin.
You like to tempt fate, dwarf?
Ah, we don't share your silly human superstitions, Commander.
Nail that man's foot to the deck.
Give the word, and we'll head back for home port.
I think we'll head back.
Does anyone want to do anything specific other than resting up on the way back?
No,
Big
I'm
sleep.
still very injured.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to give you all a long rest. Well earned long rest.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know who you sea legs now.
Okay.
Oh, I need to.
The journey back to Saltmarsh is relatively uneventful. You spend it resting, recovering from the shocking events on board the Emperor of the Waves. The only happening of note occurs on your final night aboard the Goda boat. In the darkest watches of the night, the ship's lookout signals a general warning, and everyone races up on deck. At first you don't see anything unusual, just the black waves of the ocean all around under a cloudless sky lit by the shining light of 1,000 stars, and then you see it. A light growing in the sky to the north. Several hundred feet in the air, it grows rapidly, glowing with a fiery orange incandescence. It continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then it races overhead. A huge meteor, 100 feet across, flashes overhead with a great roaring noise. Your ears hurt by the compression of the air, and it slowly disappears over the southern horizon.
Was that heading for Saltmarsh?
You can make a survival check.
Yeah, where the heck was that going?
Yeah, I think it's only natural to assume we'd all think that.
Oh, that's a good omen. Yeah, you're not sure where it's heading.
I thought you dwarves weren't superstitious. It's a good omen.
He said, I hope that was a good omen. No, you're not sure where it was heading.
Fuck's sake, huh?
Didn't look good to me.
Okay, and you eventually make it back to the welcome site of Saltmarsh.
Still there.
It's still there, yeah.
Oh my god.
The Goda boat pulls in, bumps up against the docks, and Walgar comes out and shakes you all by the hand. I don't know what went on above that ship, but that was one of the bravest and most stupid things I've ever seen.
Thank you, I think.
That was good to meet you all. Hopefully our paths will cross again and we can sail again someday together.
Oh, I'd like that very much, Captain.
Nice to see you, Captain.
Safe sailing.
Captain, my captain.
I hope our paths cross, but hopefully not on the sea again. Had enough for a while.
I'd sail with the captain any day.
Okay, so you take your leave of the captain and the crew, and they all wave you off as you step onto the deck. The heavy box sitting in the sort of satchel of Atticus's poncho.
Head back up to the.
Isn't this supposed to be a secret and he didn't want anyone
Let me
to
just
find
change the time.
No,
Oh no, that was the other one that was...
it's his all of his
Yeah.
important stuff.
Head back up to Prime Water's place.
His fortune.
Okay, I mean you've stopped at his dock, so you head back up, and as you start moving up the path towards the mansion, you see him walking down the path towards you. Ah, you made it back, everybody!
Just
Barely.
How did it go?
badly.
He pauses a moment. You're all here. Everyone okay?
I thought it went swimmingly.
I just kind of looked myself up and down.
That just came from my-
We're
So
so
ripped and
Wow.
covered in blood.
Say that again, Rich. That was funny.
Barring strange creatures, giant octopuses, nearly drowning. Yeah, we made it. I hope this box is worth it.
Giant octopuses. I gotta hear this story. Come on, come inside. Did you find Mormac's box?
It's here. A nod at the poncho.
We were successful.
Oh, he will be pleased. That's a relief. Come on, let's get you something to eat and drink. He starts to head back
Fire.
up towards the mansion.
Stiff drink.
Okay.
He's sitting down talking to him, and he's we'll be telling him the story of what happened, and we'll be like, yeah, there's a couple of times we nearly gave up, but we really wanted the XP.
He leads you back in, talks to one of his butlers, and look, he says, "Make yourselves at home in front of the fire. I'll go and get Felisa to cook us up something. It's not long after breakfast time. I'm sure you're hungry. And I'll go and get Mormac. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to see you."
Collapsing with a chair.
Okay. After about 10 minutes, Felisa pops her head round the corner. Oh, you're back, everyone. Oh, it is good to see you. Mr. Primewater said you'd had a real adventure. It sounds jolly exciting. Is everybody hungry? Would anyone like anything to eat? I've made some hot coffee and tea if anyone would like any. Not a lot's been going on here. It's been really quiet, really. Shall I pour, or do you want to pour? Would you like any sugar? I think I've got some sugar. I think I've got some brown sugar, actually, from down in the southern chain. I can go and get that if you want.
Bring it all in. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Would you like some buns as well?
Yes.
Okay, would you like fruit or plain? I've got both. I can bring both if you like. Any butter to go with them.
Brilliant.
I can warm them up for a bit first if you want.
We've had a very long trip, and we could do without your trip.
We're very tired. We'd love some food. Thank you.
Oh, it is good to see you again. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. She leaves the
Where's
tray
that-
with a pot of coffee and a teapot on it and several cups.
Where if that woman wasn't such a good cook, she would have been hexed by now.
Just mean.
About 5 minutes after that, the door opens and Galen and Mormac stride in. Hey, here he is. Here they are. I told you, Mormac. He looks at you, all his eyes widening. Oh, fantastic. Yes, Galen said you were back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Tell me what happened.
Well,
Was the crew okay?
no.
No.
Oh.
Neither is your ship.
Oh.
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
And
It
the
likely were.
box?
We were able to retrieve the box, but unfortunately everything else was destroyed by the giant fucking octopus that decided to attack the ship while we were trying to find your box.
He kind of half starts to laugh and then sees that you're being serious. He's,
No, I'll give him a little smile at the end of it.
my God,
It's-
it's a miracle you made it back. Oh, thank you. Where is it?
Point at my poncho.
Galen goes and starts pouring out some drinks. He goes and throws the poncho back and looks up and claps his hands. Oh, wonderful, my friends! Thank you so much. There'll be so many families grateful for what you've done. He kneels down in front of the box, rubbing his hands over the surfaces. And then he mutters something under his breath. If anyone would like to make a perception check.
Please.
Oh, can you take off your? Let's take off your effect, Tiberius. Sorry.
I have already done it.
Oh, why is your?
I'm not on Wolf on mine.
See,
Yeah, why is your thing not changed back? Oh well, doesn't matter. Rodri, you hear him mutter very quietly under his breath a word you don't recognise. He says, Tiberius. And as he says the word, there's a slight whirring sound and the front of the box slides up. He reaches inside, pulls out a load of papers which are completely dry. He looks at you, he's got tears in his eyes. Thank you, my friends, thank you. I promised you a reward, didn't I? If you give me 10 minutes, I'll get it all put together for you.
Just nod.
Your concern for the crew was touching. Thank you.
It's the wrong bolt.
He doesn't even seem to notice your comment, Rodri. He's just looking through the papers with a big grin on his face.
Merchants.
He says, yes, I'll be right back. He mutters the same phrase which Rodri heard before under his breath, and the box closes up.
I walk up to the box
Mm-hmm.
and mutter the words Tiberius.
Oh, listen, Lord. Oh, sorry.
It's left.
Nothing happens, Rodri.
There you go.
Oh, merchant. Why don't you go and take your servant Eric and your sidekick Eric and get us our reward? Why don't you get off and take care of business?
Who are you talking to?
The Lord, as he was walking out the room.
Oh, it was Mormac was walking out the room to go and get your payment.
Yeah. Mormac.
You're talking to Mormac?
Yeah, you know what, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, I'm just confused about what you're saying to who, that's all.
It doesn't matter. I'm letting it go.
Okay. Sorry.
Just let it go, Rich. Let it go.
He's
Gone.
I haven't reached Simsy level at the moment. I'm sorry.
I'm operating on another plane at the moment.
Okay. Galen pours out the drinks to you and listens intently to your stories of daring do, with a wide-eyed wonder on his face. After about 10 minutes, Mormac comes back in with a small chest, which he places on the table in front of you. Here we are. Payments in full, gentlemen and lady.
Just nod. And go stand up. Looks like our business here is done. Prime water.
Well, hold on there, Atticus. You've done my childhood friend a huge favour here, and I'd like to offer you something in return as well.
Just look at him.
Ding.
As I said, you've done my friend here a great favour. Myself, Mormac, and a few others, we're going to head out on my pleasure yacht for a few days, just relaxing, do some fishing, play some cards, bit of drinking, excellent food. If you need a rest for a few days, you'd be more than welcome to join us. It'll give you the opportunity to hobnob with some of the well-to-do as well.
Graciously accept your invitation.
I think I'll spend my time at the snapping line.
Fucking party.
Get my land legs back.
Come on. It's a
Oh,
party.
well, if you're sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Who'll be there? I'm thinking about trading contacts.
Yeah. Well, Mormac's coming along, aren't you, Mor? Anders is coming along, and his beautiful young lady, Carmilla. Just bear with me 1 second. Oh yeah, Commodore Wardell Warrington's coming as well. You can make a history check if you want, Atticus. You've never heard the name before.
Gracefully accept your invitation.
And of course, Father Wyndham will be joining us. He always comes along. It's always good to have a priest on board, just for luck, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, Captain Misty and her gal will be on board, and Wexley, but they're the crew of the boat, so.
I'm
Sounds
sure
like
it'll
lots
be
of fun.
wonderful.
Sounds marvellous. I hope you have a good time.
Well, I'll leave it up to you, but if you want to join me, we'll be setting out tomorrow morning.
I'm there.
Fantastic.
Ready to party. I'll bring my I'll bring my best budgie smugglers.
I'll have a word with her Gab. We'll make sure he's got extra drinks for us all.
Excellent. Look forward to it. Laters.
Thanks, Prime Water. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Thank you again. Oh yes, thank you everybody. I really do owe you all a debt. If you're ever in Seaton, please come and visit me at the Seymour shipyards, and I'll be sure to throw you a few drinks, and if you need somewhere to stay in the city.
Much appreciated.
He can't stop grinning. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah, so I guess we head back to the snapping line and...
Okay, it's mid-morning by the time you get back to the snapping line. As you enter, only 1 second. As you enter, Hannah sees you come in, and she waves at you and says, "Oh, Atticus!
Yes?
You've had rather a tenacious visitor whilst you've been gone. She's been coming in every day wondering when you were back. I thought you might like a bit of a warning."
Lamunda?
Yes.
I just nod at her and smile.
Okay, she goes back off and serving her customers.
Well, we've just eaten, so maybe just a drink and relax.
And then, I'll sit back and put my feet on the table.
Okay.
Put my hands behind my neck and just lean back and let out a sigh.
Okay.
Yes, Atticus, I didn't want to be a party pooper, but I just don't want to mix with those kind of...
Listen, you're a strange dog.
Nothing more that turns my stomach more either, Rodri. But I am trying to start a trading company.
I understand. I hold nothing against you. I understand.
Okay, you settle down, you have a drink. Someone bumps against your chair, Atticus.
Look at
You see Ham, and he kind of looks at you and he apologises and he gives you a big wink as he does so.
I nod at him and smile. Nice to see you, Ham.
Oh yes, nice to see you as well, Commander. We should chat at some point.
When you're not busy, find me and we'll go out the back and have a chat.
Okay, well, my break's coming up in about an hour.
I'll see you then.
Okay, he rushes off with some dirty plates.
I want to gossip around the place, see if anybody's talking about this meteor.
Yeah, make a charisma check for me.
Charisma. Why do you...
So yes, there are quite a few people talking about the meteor. It didn't pass over Saltmarsh, but quite a few people saw it from the docks. It lit up the night sky 2 nights ago. You gather that it was heading south at quite a rate of knots. A few of the more superstitious people are saying that it's a bad sign and that it's going to mean the fish stocks are going to fall and the catch is going to go down. Other people seem to take it as a good sign and say that Procan's smiling on them and there's going to be a good catch over the next few days. Mm-hmm. You also pick up that one person mentions that they bumped into Kellerdeck in the market and he was grumbling about the meteor. He didn't seem very happy about it.
Maybe, yeah. anybody knows about this meteor, then Kelladek might. It seems to have an angle on it. If ever we want to know, come back to the table and tell people.
Okay.
Maybe we should go see him. Or maybe you could go and see him whilst we're away on this stupid trip.
Yeah. Yes. Something to do. Someone to talk to. Have you you need any help with your business with Ham, or is that strictly a personal thing?
And what business is that, Roderick?
It's your business.
Damn
Your
straight.
business is your business. It's no business of mine.
Smile at him with my crooked teeth.
God, you're quite a pair, you and Akate are, aren't you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, sorry, no. I think your scar's quite distinguishing, actually. Yes, very unique.
No, shut up.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
She looks fucking terrifying.
I try not to laugh.
Just so you know, Kat, I have put an effect on you on the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you noticed.
Yep.
Disfiguring scars.
Well, at least I can't drink through 5 straws at once.
Yeah. Drinking from your
Okay.
ale mug and it's coming outside of your mouth.
You spend the next hour chatting and poking fun at each other, catching up on the gossip. Atticus, you see Ham waiting in the doorway by the kitchen.
I get up and walk out as if I'm going to go outside for a walk and light my pipe.
Okay. Alright, he heads out the back towards where the outhouses are, wiping a big stream of snot from under his nose as he does so on his sleeve.
Stroll over to him and have a good look around, see if anybody's standing around.
Make a perception check, please. You hear some grunting coming from one of the stalls.
I wave him away a little bit.
Okay, after a minute, an old man comes out. You recognise it as Dredge, the old sot from in the tavern that that Tiberius used to talk to. He looks at you. Hello. He kind of staggers slightly as he starts to head back into the tavern. All free now. Sorry about the smell.
I crouch down in front of Ham. So what do you have for me, and talk quietly?
Right. He kind of snaps to attention, goes all rigid, and looks up at you. He says, "Well, I'm a little bit nervous about telling you, Commander. I think I might have overstepped my bounds a little bit."
Raise an eyebrow.
You told us to keep an eye on the drover's house.
That's right.
Well, it got a bit boring, I'm afraid. So I decided to actually go in and have a look.
Initiative. I like it. What happened?
Well, I didn't go far. I went into the main room that it goes into. It's like kind of an office. He's got this really big, horrible looking statue in there. Anyway, I didn't really find anything because I heard him coming back, so I had to scarper quick like. But I noticed behind his counter he's got a case full of all these medals.
Smile at him and pat him on the shoulder, and I reach behind me and into my pouch. And I pull out 2 silver pieces and give it to him.
Thank you, sir!
One of them's for your initiative, and the other's for the information. That was very useful indeed. It'd be useful if you could perhaps get me a few of those medals.
He kind of gulps. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Anything you say, sir.
Be
He
very
kind of
careful.
wipes another stream of snot from his nose.
I'll give him How many friends has he got? 4 friends.
4 friends. There's 5 of them. The 5
Yeah, 5 of
aliens.
them. I'll give him another copper piece. This is for each of them. You keep the silver for yourself.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, sir.
You're gonna get that kid killed.
Whatever.
Just a tool in my chest.
Okay, the coins disappear quickly into a pocket. Thank you, sir. Oh, I haven't been this excited since the Brown weekend.
Oh, Ham, before you go,
Yes?
I want you to keep your drop prime water from your observations. Keep an eye on the drover and the Anders crew.
Right, I'll tell the other agents straight away, sir.
Focus on them only.
He kind of snaps a salute. It's not a very good one. Kind of catches the snot on his nose. as he
I'd wave
does it.
him away with my hand
Okay.
and walk around with my chin in my hands. Looks like I might have found you, General. Head back into the snapping one.
Okay. Okay, you head back in.
Excellent.
Okay. It's early afternoon now. What would you like to do for the rest of the day?
I'm just going to go to the wash bucket, rinse out all my clothes, clean the blood off them, spend the time with my needle and thread stitching some of the holes back together,
Okay. What about everybody else? What would you like to do for the afternoon?
and drinking ale whilst I'm doing so.
Why don't we all go and see Calodec together? I know he can't say you've got a thing with him, or he respects you as, or whatever.
You're jumping to conclusions.
I didn't mean to suggest anything like that.
I just winded you up.
Sorry. I can't tell when you're smiling now with that big disgust. Don't mention it, Scott. Sorry.
We need to go and get this sorted, don't we? I need to go find a healer.
Who's got the chest, by the way? Should I put it in party treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was in it?
Oh,
A
like
lot
100
of gold coins.
1,000.
1,000 gold coins. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we need to store it somewhere safe.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do about storing stuff?
We're going to open the bank account.
We need to use it to buy our own ship.
Oh,
Could
well, I think we'll have earned one by then, to be honest. I think they'll give us one.
We could have a word with Primor and ask what he does. What facilities there are in Saltmarsh for looking after money. I'm sure he has loads of it.
Well, for now, I mean, I can either divvy it up, but it'll be encumbrance, or you can leave it in the chests in your rooms.
Or leave it in the room and get pinched.
Well, we're sleeping there tonight, so first thing in the morning we'll just go to the bank. Well,
Aren't first thing in the morning, aren't we sailing? We can leave Rodri to do all our admin whilst we go. Get Rodri to do it.
Well, we've got the rest of the day. Why don't we go to the bank now?
Yeah, okay, well, let's find somewhere to store this.
yeah,
I look at the ale I'm nursing and just...
I'm going to the bank with Kat.
So, where are you going?
Let's get the Prime Water Estate and ask his advice.
That's where we keep it.
Yeah.
Where he keeps all his pennies.
Okay, are you all heading down there, or are you doing your tailoring?
I'm just mending stuff and drinking. And
Okay, so
I'm resting properly. That was a tough adventure. I'm resting.
Okay, there's a light rain falling as you head down towards Prime Water's place. Give me 1 second. As you head down, you see a large yacht. The Goda boat has gone, but there's a large yacht moored at his docks.
Malika.
I'm not
Fancy.
sick.
Okay, so you head down to his house.
Yes.
Pull on the bell pull, and the butler comes, opens the door, sees who you are, and just says, "Please wait a moment, gentleman, lady." He disappears, and after a few moments, Galen comes out. "Ah, I was just on my way out. I was heading down to the fishmonger's."
Well, hopefully we won't take much of your time. We were wondering, seeing as we've just recently come into a large amount of money, where the best place is in Saltmarsh to store it. We've only got an in-room.
Oh, well, that's a good question. I mean, there isn't really anywhere unless you have your own private vault. I could lend you the use of my vault if you wish.
Yes. Look at the carte. That sounds... Tiberius, that sounds good.
That'd be great.
Yep.
Okay, well, if you want to bring whatever you want to store there, I should be back in a couple of hours.
Okay. Couple of hours it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll just bring a wheelbarrow over with all that shit in it.
And this, and this.
Yeah. I might as well go and see Calidec now. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything.
Is anybody else going with you?
I'll go with him. Sounds like fun.
I'll go see Caladic with you.
All right. You head up the street. Again, Kat, as you cross over the shark fin bridge over the Kingfisher River, you feel this wave of nausea wash over you as you cross over. You head up through the town. A few people wave at you as you head up. You're starting to become familiar faces around here now. And you head up to Calidec's place.
Gaff.
Okay, you head around to his tower.
I need to investigate that bridge.
Okay, there's a thin trail of smoke, of blue smoke, rising from the peak of his tower.
Ooh. Hopefully that means he's in. Sorry, yes. Go up to the door and give it a big rap with a quarterstaff.
Okay. It takes a couple of minutes before you hear a latch being undone and the door opens. Oh, hello again, my dear. It's good to see you. And you come with friends, I see.
I nudge Hikati in the ribs. See, told you. Got a thing.
Yes, hello. We were hoping that you could help us, and we've come for some of that very nice tea that you have.
He kind of looks over his shoulder. Yes, of course, my dear. I'm afraid it will have to be a quick drink today. I am rather busy. Come in. He leads you into his living room with the kitchen just off to the side. Gestures you to sit down on a couch.
Alright, I'll sit down.
The furniture, the couch is very comfortable, but it's a strange design. It's not like anything. I mean, you've seen it before, Kat, but it's completely different to the style and design of anything else in Saltmarsh, as is much of the rest of the furniture.
Hmm?
He comes back after a couple of minutes with a tray with this aromatic tea in 3 cups, which he lays down in front of you.
So, what is it you're brewing? What are you doing?
Oh, I took a little trip over the last few days. After your recent endeavours, I decided to head out to the Tower of Xenopus, have a poke around.
Oh.
I'm just doing some research in my study.
Did you find anything of interest?
Oh, yes.
Care to share?
I'm still studying it at the moment, my dear. Now, what do I owe the pleasure to?
Rodri?
Oh yeah. Well, was it last night or the night before? We were wondering that meteor that came screaming across the sky and headed south.
Oh,
No
yes.
idea where it was going, and seeing as you're probably the most knowledgeable person in the whole of Saltmarsh, we're wondering if you had any insight as to whether it's gonna be bad for us and had anything to do with this black tide thing.
Black tide?
Oh yes, that. I'll pull out that note, that mysterious note.
He looks it over.
Send word.
Oh, how interesting. Well, the Black Tide is a fairy story, but it is based on an old myth. I have a book somewhere, if you give me a moment.
He goes and over to a bookshelf there.
Yeah, let me see. Oh yes, here we are.
And he pulls off this tome, which he opens up. He kind of tilts it away from you so you can't see what's in the book. Turns a few pages.
Black Tide. Yes, here we are. Yes, you've heard of the antediluvians, I presume. The precursor race that was here before anyone else. Before the Great Deluge. Well, they've always been a matter of conjecture and legend. But what happened to them? I mean, we know they existed. We have found their ruins across the land, but no one knows what they looked like or who they were, what they did, other than they were very powerful. But the Great Deluge occurred. The world flooded. The seas rose up. No one knows why, but once the deluge had receded, the antediluvians were nowhere to be seen. But there is a myth. It's just a myth. I wouldn't take it too seriously. But it's supposed to explain the Great Deluge. So the myth says that the great scientists of the antediluvians explored the land, both above the waves and below them. And on one expedition they found something most unusual. A remnant of the core of the world. The item was a large black pearl. Astonishingly smooth, beautiful to look at. It almost glowed with a dark sheen. It was something called a pearl of putrescence. An ancient and terrible artifact left behind from the wars of the gods. Well, the myth says that upon being exposed to the pearl of putrescence, the antediluvian explorers that had found it began to change. They became hideous, powerful demonic monstrosities that only wanted to slay and feed.
I think we may have met these.
Feral, ravenous things. Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. It's just a story, Master Grey Wolf. Anyway, the myth says that they turned on one another, and as they did so, the dark power began to spread through their people like a virus. Didn't matter how mighty or puissant each individual was, once they fell under the sway of this black tide, they were doomed and became terrible creatures of darkness. And the last of the antediluvians, trapped in a high tower, looked down and saw that their race was doomed. What had been a place of wonder and beauty and knowledge was now a world full of monsters. So they did the only thing that they could, even though it would mean the end of their race and the destruction of their cities. Using the last of their powers, they cast a great magic and raised the ocean itself up into a flood that engulfed the world and all the dry lands, wiping out the mutated brothers and sisters and cleansing the world. And so, the myth says, that's how the Great Deluge came to be, and how the black tide was defeated, but at a great cost. Of course, there are other stories that just say the antediluvians were slain and that the monsters that prowl this world nowadays are the descendants of those terrible creatures.
He's funny, I like him.
It's
That
all
was a lot of
nonsense, of
information.
course, but that's all I know about the Black Tide. I hope it may be of some use to you.
Thank you, that was most enlightening. Most enlightening. And nothing in there about meteors, though.
No, nothing about meteors. I mean, there have been meteor showers on a regular basis, of course. I do study the stars myself. The last big event was, of course, the Tears of Celestian. Which is, again, is just another myth, really. But it's what apparently gave us the Rel crater, celestial steel. But we do still see meteor showers from time and again. But, yes, it's funny you should mention this meteor. There was no meteor shower due. The alignment of the stars and the planets was not correct. There's not another one due for quite some time. From the speed and the direction of it, I don't think it was a meteor at all. Unfortunately, I can't shed any light on what it was.
Ah. Well, it's landed far away, so I doubt we'll be encountering any craters.
Yes, I'm sure you're right, Master Melworth. Most of the world is ocean. It's probably crashed in the Southern Ocean somewhere.
Although I guess people might be racing to try and find it if this thing was tied with celestial steel.
Well, celestial steel comes from meteors. It's the iron contained within them.
Oh.
But I don't think this was a meteor.
Oh. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful, Master Caldeck.
Yes, well, if there's nothing else, I must get back to my studies.
You haven't. I don't suppose you've got any more of them water breathing potions, have you?
I'm afraid not. You used it, did you?
It saved my life.
Oh, I'm very pleased to hear it. Horrible, unpleasant things to quaff, but they do the job.
It also saved everybody's jobs in the cities.
Well, I am pleased.
Well, they played a small part.
Unless you've got anything to heal these scars, then I think you've helped us plenty.
Oh, my dear. Oh, dear, what did happen to you?
Let's just say I got into an argument with a ghoul of sorts, and I lost.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about the argument, but pleased to hear about the result.
We were molested by an octopus.
Right, well, I think that's enough myths and stories for one day.
I'm going to heal my face.
I'm afraid I cannot help you, my dear. You might try at the temple. They do have healing magics there.
Fantastic, thank you.
Maybe for a donation they may be able to help you.
Well, until next time, Kaladek, thank you again.
Yeah, cheers,
He nods his head at you.
Good luck with the experiments.
Oh, thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Finish tea and then walk out.
Okay. So, whilst all that's going on, Atticus is busy sewing. Are you in the common room of the snapping line?
Yeah. Just mending my shit.
Okay. About 20 minutes after the others have left, a shadow falls across the table.
Look up.
You look up, and it's Lamunda. Oh, Atticus, you're back! And she throws her arms around your neck.
I'll give her a kiss on the cheek. Do you want a drink?
Oh, I'd love one, thank you. So, you've been in a few scrapes, have you, At?
A few.
Oh, fancy getting into some more later on? I was going to head to the empty net.
I've got an early tide in the morning.
Oh.
But I can join you for a few there.
Oh, yes, that'd be great. Shall
What time?
I come round here at
8.
I'll see you then.
Wonderful. She
Raise
gives you
my
a
glass.
a kiss on the cheek, and as she does so, she whispers something absolutely filthy in your ear.
Diarrhea.
The old crusty sailor just smiles to himself with his crooked teeth.
Okay. Okay, so it's mid-afternoon by the time everyone gets back.
Oh, yes. Atticus, we found somewhere for the money. Mr. Primewater says we can use his vault.
Excellent. It's good news.
He might be back by now, actually. Is it? Have a couple of hours gone?
Yeah, a
Try
couple
my
of
best.
hours have gone by the time you've walked back and had your tea with Keladek and so on.
Do you want to come and guard us? Escort?
Oh,
Are you okay?
It's a lot of money.
has Rich passed out or something?
No.
He's dead.
Wait, Becky, are you okay? Wasn't sure if it was to the dog or Rich.
No, he was just zoning out a little bit.
I was listening to what was going on.
Oh, okay. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Perhaps
to
it's
the
best if we all go with this money over to Prime Waters. Just a lot of money.
Agreed.
Okay, you all head down to Gallen's estate again. The pleasure yacht is still moored out the back. You look, Atticus. Can you make a perception check for me?
I can. Okay.
Okay, so obviously you cast an eye over the boat. It's a beautiful ship. It's really nice. It's not particularly. Doesn't look like it's particularly fast or
Yeah.
particularly large, but it's very well built, beautifully crafted. But you notice that in the rigging there are extra cogs and pulleys attached to the rigging which you wouldn't normally see on a ship like this. Something about you strikes it as slightly unusual. Not worrying, but just different, and it just piques your interest.
Is the captain about?
No, doesn't appear to be anyone around.
I'll go over and inspect them.
Yeah, I mean the rigging is make an investigation check for me. You can't quite put your finger on what they're supposed to do. It's almost there. It's just outside your grasp. It's really unusual. You've never seen a ship quite like it before. It looks, at initial glance, like a normal, well-crafted pleasure ship. But the way the rigging is set up is different. There's something different about it. You know it's different, but you don't quite know why, what the purpose of it is.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
I'll have a word with the captain when they come back.
Okay, so you go up to the door, you speak to the butler, and Gallen comes out to see you. Oh, yeah, sorry, my friends, I'd forgotten. Yeah, come in. I'll take you down to the vault.
Brilliant.
He leads you into a wood-panelled passageway with a marble floor, lanterns hanging regular intervals down it. Takes you to a door at the end, takes a key off his belt, unlocks that, takes one of the lanterns off the wall and leads you down into a cool cellar area. The walls are made of brick. It's cool, but it's not damp. And at one end of the cellar, there's basically a huge steel cage with a series of locks on the front. Within the cage are several crates, all unlabelled and all sealed shut. You're welcome to store stuff in here.
Thank you.
I only have one spare key. Who should I give it to?
Tiberius, I think.
Who's most likely to access the vault?
Tiberius or Rodri.
Yeah.
I'll look after it. I'll keep it somewhere safe.
Nearly died the least.
Okay. So, if you all open up the party sheet, let me just
Yeah.
and go down to cargo,
Yeah.
you see that you each have a chest. Now, because of the way Fancy Grounds work, you can't transfer money but yourselves, so I'll have to do it manually. But that is your storage chest within the vault.
So that's 250 gold each out of that.
So 250 gold, yeah.
Each from the 1,000 we got from the.
Yeah.
Don't know what else we got.
I've got quite a lot of coins there, actually.
Yeah, I've also, let me just talk you through the cargo first. So I've put Rodri as the tender. So underneath the coins with the different containers, there is a party loot section which is titled Party Storage Gellen's Vault.
Yeah.
Rodri can drag anything in and out of there. So what I will do is I'll move everything from the party sheet into that vault. I'll move everything. Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult. Okay, in there for you. So there's. Oops, not 21. 2. And then Rodri can move it in and out as required. Unfortunately, the way it's set up, only one person can.
I'll take 5 of those bolts, please.
Hold on, let me just sort this out first. It'll just take me a minute. I do apologise.
Cool, man.
But once it's set up, then you can manage that bit yourselves. Nearly done.
Roger.
So if anyone wants anything put in there as well from their private inventory, let me know. Right, so you have some more coins. You've got another 278 gold.
Should we just put the elect and the silver and the copper there and carry the 278 on us?
Between you.
Mind you, yeah.
Just divide it between 4.
So that's 25 electrum each.
75 silver.
Is it 75
50.
silver each, is it?
Yeah.
What was it? 278? Is that
I
how much
know.
gold we had?
50 copper. Yeah, we've got 278. We'll just keep afloat at 278 with the party, I guess.
Alright.
Okay, well, hold on. Sorry, it gone laggy. And 50 copper in each as well.
Should we ask Prime Water what the interest rate is?
Okay, so you've got 278 gold and 2 copper left. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. Money, money, money.
Okay, that's all sorted.
Yeah, I've got to go round in my head now.
It took about half a second to get stuck.
Yep, didn't take long. Right,
Right.
worm.
Okay, so by the time you finish moving all your stuff over, it's about 5 in the evening.
Head back to the snapping line unless anyone else needs to do anything.
No.
Rich?
Okay. Can you make a note in your inventory, Rodri, that you have a key to Galen's vault?
Key to Galen's vault. Key to Galen's vault. Inventory.
Key to Galen's vault in your inventory.
Key to. Key to. Olé. Done.
Okay.
Rip it off.
You alright?
Yeah.
He started raving like a madman now. He's at the stage of the evening. Everybody off.
He's just got Tourette's, he does it all the time.
Saw a guy the other day on the bus and he looked at me as I was delivering on my motorbike.
Very, very drunk.
Okay.
I'm eating.
Thank Galen, and yeah.
Okay, you head back to the snapping line. You've got a date in 3 hours. Atticus, does anybody like to do anything for the rest of the evening?
No.
Just
I
gonna
don't.
watch Atticus on his date and watch him suffer.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
Watch this persistent, needy ass woman.
Lamunda was really hot, and he's an ugly old. I mean, it's quite obvious she's using him for something.
Well, she's got some of
But he's in.
He's in there.
Why not?
Okay, so are you? You're back at the tavern, aren't you? Are you doing anything for the rest of the afternoon?
No, I can't think of anything we need to do. No. Nothing we can. No. No.
Okay, so at 8 o'clock, Lamunda arrives in a low-cut, deep brown velvet dress.
Oi.
She sees you all sitting at the table, and she comes over. Commander?
Lamunda, how are you? Are you ready?
Always.
I'll get up. I'll see you later, guys. I'm off for a drink.
You two kids have fun. Be careful.
Use protection.
Okay, you head to the empty net.
Empty net, yeah. As I'm walking out the door, I look back and catch the condom that Rodri's thrown at me and wink. I don't rip.
Cow stomach, isn't it? About that.
Okay, you head round to the empty net. It's the same as it was the other night. It's rough. It's raucous. For some reason, it also seems to be silent. I don't know what's going on here.
It's silent.
I'm just staring at you.
A lot of dockmen and fishermen in there. A few fights break out. I'm not going to intend role-playing the entire evening, but at one point, Lamunda does go to get some drinks from the bar, and it's been a few minutes. You notice she hasn't come back.
Just you up.
She's sobered up.
I get up and go and have a wander over to the bar.
She's there chatting to a young man in a blue cloak and travel-worn clothes. She's got her arm through his, and she's kind of giggling and stroking his arm as she talks to him.
Strumpet.
I smile to myself and laugh. Put the money on the thing for the tab for the beers that we'd had,
Okay.
and head back.
Okay, as you go to walk out, she says, Oh, bye, At.
I nod at her and smile.
I'd just smash her face into the bar, mate.
Over and over again.
Where's that come from?
That's very dark.
Dark.
She'll look,
Into the bar, mate.
she'll look like you then.
Okay, you head back to the snapping line. It's busy in there. Has everyone else just been sitting in the common room?
Yeah.
Cards or
Okay,
something.
if the rest of you have been sitting in the common room, I would like everybody to roll some dice, if you bear with me 1 second. Okay, Kat, can you roll a percentile dice for me, please? If you right-click the D10, I think there's a percentage option. $67. So you pick up on a rumour over the course of the evening. You hear Kiorna Kester, the Dark Elf, is in there chatting to her friend Felisa from Gellens, and they kind of wave at you as you walk to the bar at some point. And you overhear Kiorna. She's lowered her voice and she's talking to Felisa, and she says, "Yes, my dear, and I have heard that the Dragonborn there have a secret. Under their keep, there is a way into the Underdark." And Felisa kind of giggles. "Oh, how exciting, Kiorna! Oh, I'd love to go there. No, I wouldn't really. But I was going to say you're from there, but you're not really. You're from here, but you know what I mean anyway." Okay. Tiberius, can you roll a percentile dice, please? 42. Dredge calls you over. Dredge Lupton, the old drunkard, in his tattered blue robes. The guy that sang you the song about Umberfang all those weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's Tiberius, isn't it?
Yes.
Will you share a drink with me, my friend?
Go on then, I'll have one with you.
The drink's quite good here, but I tell you that I once had a drink at the Hungry Briar in Dewhallow, and it was the best I have ever tasted, let me tell you. They're a bit strange, the people in Dewhallow. They don't much like outsiders. But oh my goodness, if you ever go, please do try the ale at the Hungry Briar.
Yeah, I'll put it on my to-do list.
Okay, and you have a quick chat to him. Can you make an insight check, please, Tiberius? Okay. At one point during your conversation, he kind of looks at you strangely. He says, "Have we ever met before?"
Yes.
"Oh, we have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not going crazy. Well, that's good. Okay," and then he just waffles on about some nonsense. A fight that happened down at the docks. Rodri, could you roll me a percentile dice, please?
Yeah.
36. Could you roll again?
Don't want to.
And again, please.
One from the top. Please.
Sorry, I've only got 76 rumours. Okay, you overhear a group of young men chatting. They're playing a game of dice, and you overhear one of them say, "Yeah, well, my mate Tone, he knows someone whose cousin is a lumberjack up in Cliffview in the woods there. Anyway, they were out there camped one night, having been chopping down the trees all day, and they got attacked. They weren't killed or anything, but two of them, not Tone's cousin, but the other two, apparently they were branded with this strange mark."
many cults in the shadow.
Okay, it's about 10 o'clock in the evening, a little earlier than you expected. Atticus walks back in.
Sit back. Evening.
Mr. Baron?
Okay, is anybody doing anything for the rest of the evening?
No, I think that's, for me, that's it until we set sail tomorrow.
Okay. So what's the plans for the next day? Are you going with them or are you doing something else, Rodri?
No, I don't fancy it. Hobnobbing with the elites.
Not his cup of tea.
You're really going to miss out. What if it's...
Oh, come along if you want me to.
You know,
Sure.
We know there's something going on around here.
But don't expect me to be good company.
Well, you can sit there being miserable bastards and say nothing all night, but just keep an ear out and head on a swivel and see if we can pick up anything.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine. I said fine.
Pretend you're a spy.
Are we
What
alright
time are
to
we
play
leaving?
for another 20 minutes, guys? Or
You what, mate?
are we okay for another 20 minutes, or do you want to leave it?
I'm
Do a coffee.
I'm okay.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So... Okay, so you all head off to bed. And get some more well-needed rest. The next day dawns.
Excellent.
Head down bright and early, go and get some breakfast before we go.
Okay, yeah, you go down, you get some breakfast. Hannah serves you up some eggs and bacon.
Right.
Oh, lovely. Mmm.
Okay, and are you heading down to Prime Water's place, or?
Yeah, we head down there. Make sure we got all our kit together.
Okay. Okay, you head down. Gellen's waiting at the docks. He's chatting to a... just bear with me 1 second. Sorry, I'm juggling a lot of plates at this bit.
No worries.
Lights.
Yeah, he's chatting to a woman who is wearing an old navy doublet with silver trim over a white shirt. She has a pink bandana and a matching pink tricorn hat that has seen better days, with a long orange plume. It gives her a slightly foppish look. She wears her sun-bleached hair, long and free, and seems very comfortable with the long cutlass hanging at her sides. And she's chatting to Galen, just by the gangplank that leads onto the boat. Ah, you're here! And Rodri as well! Oh, I am pleased.
Sure, well, that's what I had to come.
Well, do you want to come on board? I'll show you down to your rooms.
Thank you.
Sounds lovely, thank you.
He leads you on. He he leads you up. He says, "Oh, this is our captain. This is Misty Swales." She smiles at you. It is a
Misty,
pleasure to meet you all.
Captain Swales.
Atticus, can you make a perception check, please?
Okay.
You notice she has really large breasts.
There we go.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second. Do you get that?
Ah, yes. I return the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Gellin leads you onto the main deck of the Prime Water Pleasure. He's obviously very proud of his pleasure yacht. It's exceptionally clean. The polished wood gleams in the sun. There's four rather ornate-looking cannons that are fitted into slots on the ship's rail, which are also sparklingly clean. They don't look like they've ever been used. Gellin explains that they're just for show. They're not functional. The ship has one large mast with the sail filled up. There's a capstan near the fore of the ship. Its anchor pulled up and the rope set in a neat pile nearby. And Atticus, again, you see strange belts and cogs surrounding the sides of the capstan, as well as the rigging.
Okay. Captain Swales.
Yes.
I nod. What's with the extra rigging? Seems strange.
Ah, yes, it is strange. I would rather keep it a surprise for you. I think you will be impressed.
I look forward to it.
Gellin leads you to a trapdoor. There's two trapdoors on the deck, one on either side. He lifts it up and there's stairs leading down. He takes you... sorry guys, just bear with me 1 second. He takes you down... Where's the bloody map gone?
Where's the bloody map? Your life we are.
Let me just pull it up this way instead. He takes you down to the bottom deck. I'm just putting you on the map so you can get an idea of the layout of the ship. I don't know why you're still a wolf, Rodri. Tiberius, I'll try and sort that out at some point.
Well, no, my screen.
Why is that door not opening?
Am I a wolf on everybody else's?
Yeah.
No.
I cannot see a map.
I got
No, I know, I haven't shared it yet. Sorry, guys.
Roger.
cursed forever.
Oh yeah, and the icons.
Yeah. Wolf
okay. Okay, he leads you down this corridor. There's this is at the bottom deck of the ship. There's 4 rooms off this corridor, and Gellin says, "Pick whichever rooms you want. These are all for you."
Might want to change the deck.
Pick one near to the stairs to the upper deck.
Okay. I'll open the doors up. So yeah, Atticus, you head in. It's a very nicely appointed room. Each room contains a comfy bed, a foot locker, a lantern full of oil, and a wardrobe. He also hands you each a key to the rooms. The rooms don't have windows because they're too close to the sea level. On this level of the boat.
Open the window.
It's happening again.
Oh yeah, I need to change as well. You're not 105 feet down, are you?
She's in the earth.
Depends when does hell start.
Just walking along the sea bottom.
Yeah. Do. Morning. Little fish going past like what?
Hold on, I'm just trying to sort out.
Breathe in the water.
Yeah, if you'd have come
There we
down
go.
further, Dave, you'd have been crushed.
Yeah, so there's 4 rooms there that you have the use of throughout the voyage.
Okay.
He says, "Make yourselves at home. When you're ready, come back up on deck. I'll introduce you to everyone as they arrive."
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. Oh, thank you, what's his face? Joe?
The blue bed.
Couldn't get through the door.
The blue bed.
Why?
Yes, I look green.
You can have the blue bed if you want. Touch, you just have to share it with Tipsy.
Nah, it's got a wolf skin on the floor.
I'm
My
going
bed's
green.
around.
Everybody's in the room's cool.
This is my room, Dibs. Bounces on the bed. Fuck you, cat.
Cool. I'm gonna go out on deck now.
Okay, you head back up to the main deck. I'll also
think this is where-
I'm still targeting you for some reason.
Okay, you. Oh, blimey! I've got so much going on here.
I was just trying to find a room.
Okay. As you're coming back up onto the main deck, you see Anders Solmore and his bride-to-be Carmilla Fireborn walking up the gangplank. Oh, hello, everybody! They're followed by their butler, Skerin, who has like a bag in each hand and another bag under each arm as he's kind of waddling up the gangplank behind them.
So now all of us are in for holiday.
Well, Galen didn't tell me you were all joining us as well. That's good news. Dear, why don't you go and get settled in? Skerin, take the bags down. He looks up at Anders. Yes, of course, sir. It's our regular rooms, is it, Galen? Yes, that's right, Anders. You know the way.
Cool.
He says, "Oh, come on, I'll show you down." He leads them down. Misty's up on the poop deck at the back of the ship, looking at some instruments. Just bear with me. Tell me if there's anything you would like to do.
I think we've earned this cruise.
Or have we?
I'll just take a stroll.
Playing cards.
Just take a stroll around the deck.
Okay.
Admire the view.
Okay.
Glance nervously.
Let me share a picture of Misty with you because I forgot to do that. With her pink hat.
Yeah, she's bringing it.
Nice.
As you're strolling around the deck, Misty's checking her instruments. You hear a shout coming from the shore. Oh, hello, you all made it. Fantastic. You see Mormac walking along, and next to him is a tall and confident figure with long grey hair in braids tied with blue cloth. He's dressed like a sea captain in comfortable long leather boots and a blue waistcoat, a rough blue sash around his waist. He's smoking a pipe, and he kind of lifts the pipe up and gestures at you. Mormac comes aboard. I'd like to introduce you to my good friend Commodore Warrington, Wardell Warrington. He bows to you.
Commodore.
Oh, what a lovely surprise to meet you. Who are you, gentlemen? My lady. He bows low to you, Cat.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Commander Baronex of the Imperial Navy.
Ah, well, good to meet you. I am Commodore Warrington, currently of the Imperial Navy, ex of the pirate fleets of the South.
Snap him a salute.
He salutes back. It's good to meet you. We normally have some fun on these little trips.
I look forward to it.
Are you flirting with Warrington?
Roger Melworth.
Has everybody else arrived yet? Says Wardle.
Rodri sounded so unimpressed.
He kind of nods in your direction, Rodri.
Pleased to meet you.
Has everybody else arrived then? Who else
Who's
is
everybody
here?
else?
Well, is the father here yet? Galen comes back up on deck. Ah, Wardle, you old sea dog! He comes up and gives him a big embrace. I see you've met everybody. I've just been showing Anders and Camilla downstairs. Oh, they're here, are they? Oh, never mind.
Edward Kenway meets Johnny Depp.
After a few moments, the final member of the party arrives. I'll describe him to you. An old man with long white hair and a flowing beard, but piercing blue eyes and the steady gaze of a man half his age, makes his way up the gangplank. He was wearing deep blue robes with the symbol of Procan proudly emblazoned upon them. Oh, you're all here already. I do apologise if I'm late. Father Hayward Wyndham.
Aw.
Father.
I'll just go and make my way to my room. Is it the usual place, is it, Gellin? Yes, that's right, Father. You know the way, don't you? Come back up on deck. I'll get Urgalb to bring up some drinks. Right you are, sir.
Greetings, Father.
Greetings to you. It's good to meet you.
You too.
Father Hayward.
Oh, Roger Melworth.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Melworth.
You too.
He potters off downstairs. After a few moments, Anders and Carmilla come back up, shadowed by Skerin. Make an insight check, anyone who wants to.
I will.
Tiberius and Rodri, you notice that as Anders and Carmilla come back up on deck smiling arm in arm, Wardell Warrington kind of sneers and goes and stands near the rail and looks out to sea, turning his back on them. Atticus notices the same thing as well.
Well, I think I'm going to that boy some manners.
Attention.
Suddenly, the trapdoor on the other side of the deck opens up, and a large and burly orc emerges. He's got massive forearms, thick knobbly fingers, and a large scar across one cheek. His bottom incisors are protruding up over his lips. He would be a menacing sight if it wasn't for the chef's apron and hat he wears, with a disarming smile on his face.
Is he a full-blooded orc then? Not a
Yeah, he's a full-blooded orc.
Wow, it's going to be interesting.
Oh, Mr. Gellin, I've got the drinks ready.
Excellent, Urgalb. Please pass them round. The orc comes and stands in front of you, Cat. He's like 3 feet taller than you, and he kind of shoves a tray under your nose with wine glasses on.
Here you are, miss.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Give them a smile.
He comes and passes you around the drinks. He's like 3 times the height of Tiberius. He gets down on one knee.
Would you like a drink?
Ah, yes, please, my good man. Orc, I mean.
Oh, thank you. Have a pleasant journey. I have to go and finish making dinner now.
Excellent. Carry on, don't let me stop you.
Forward to it.
Okay. With everyone safely aboard, Hayward goes and chats to Mormac. Wardell's just at the front of the ship, looking out to sea. Carmilla and Anders are chatting to Gellin. I think it's time to set sail, Captain. What do you say? Yes, sir, of course, sir. And she bends down in front of the big wheel in front of her and pulls some levers. And the capstan starts to move on its own, winding up the anchor chain. Then she pulls another lever, and you see the strange cogs and wheels start to move, and the sails come down by themselves and start to angle into the wind. and the ship starts to move off. What do you think of that then, Commander? Don't need a crew on my ship.
Who came up with this design?
Oh, that'll be Wexley. You haven't met him yet. He'll be down in his office doing something, looking at his books or something. I'll introduce you later.
I'd like to speak with him.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're welcome to go down. He's on the bottom deck, right at the front of the ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I want him to pimp my barge.
And as the ship starts to move out of Saltmarsh Harbour, the sun rises up. You feel the warmth of the sun as you're out on deck again, in good company, for a few days of pleasure, in which I'm sure nothing eventful will happen. And we'll leave the session there for tonight.
Really?